What's up, gamers? Hello! Guys, I did so much work today. I did so much labor. I did so much labor today. I've been doing so well. I got over being scared of my medication again. And that helps a bit. And I've been staying on top of my sleep. I've been staying on top of working out. I've been eating a lot better. I've been avoiding buying myself a bunch of treats because then I eat them. So if I just don't have those, then I don't eat them. It's been great. I've been kind of crushing it. Mildly panicking about dollars because always, but I am almost done with the animation project that I'm working on, which means that I'm one step closer to being done with all the stuff that I have to work on, because I have more stuff after that, and more stuff after that one, more stuff after that one, but I'm almost halfway to being halfway done with half of the stuff I got to do, which is basically the same thing as being done. And you know what they say about being done? It's better than not being done. That's what they say. It's true. How are you guys doing though? How's your Monday? Shmonday. Second week of 2026. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Second week of 2026. It's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. Kind of crazy. Kind of wacky. A little goofy. A little silly. A little. You know.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, DK. How are you? How was your Monday?
Busy, but overall good.
Hell yeah. I can relate to this. I've been on to grind all day. I got my workout in the morning, and then I ate breakfast. I've been working on animation stuff all day. It's finally done. All of my insanely hardcore physics rendering bullshit is finally done. Now it's just on to the far easier stuff that I don't have to fight for 5 billion years.
Yay!
Exactly, Tony. That's right. Oh, did you have a solid Monday? Pretty decent.
Yeah. I put in my 10 hours. I've been doing my best to work 10-hour days paired with weekends. I'm going to work myself practically to death, but in exchange, I will hopefully have enough money to go to FWA.
Does your work log hours or something, or what? How does that work?
Yes.
Okay.
So they pay hourly, but we have been blanket approved for as much overtime as we can physically do.
I see.
And I was like, does that include weekends? And they were like, I mean, if you hate yourself. And I'm like, well, have I got news for you?
Hell yeah. All right. We on the grind. Listen, we're on the grind together, because I have also just been on the you don't need a day off if you love what you do, and even if you don't love what you do, you don't get a day off.
Yeah.
There are no
Who needs
days off. Yeah.
If I don't have days off, that means I have dollars on.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, for me, it mostly means I'm closer to maybe the next time I get to have dollars on, but it's been worth it. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I'm feeling increasingly more competent, like palpably day by day. So
I about to say I did literally watch you work today, and at no point did I see you like double back and undo a big thing. It was always like, oops, I typed in the wrong number or I clicked the wrong setting when I meant to click the one below it.
It's never been accidents. It's mostly just the theory craft. Because like the problem is that with the stuff that I'm doing with physics, you have essentially, and this is like being generous, like reducing it, like because there are a few of them that I'm like, this one's like the impact this has is not really super important, but you have, oh well, actually I don't even think I can be that generous. There's like a lot of shit that you have to think about, right? So every single thing that is a collision object that your like shit is colliding against, that collision object has its own set of like, every single collision object has essentially 3 numbers that you can tweak that will dramatically change how the physics simulation comes out. For most of the pieces of cloth that I'm rendering, or they're not even pieces of cloth, like for most of the things that I'm rendering physics on, there's at least 2 things they're colliding with, if not more. Then you have self collisions, which also have 3 numbers that you can mess with. Then you have the actual like, and that's all just stuff that's not like related to the actual physical properties of the simulation. Then you have all the physical properties of the simulation, in which there are like maybe 16 numbers that you can move around that have dramatic changes. And all of this stuff that I have just mentioned so far, the reason why it's taken me so long to like jiggle shit around and fuck with things is because the way that these work, I have a general understanding of, but the specificity is essentially unique cases every single time, because I can tell you in general the difference between compression and tension and shear and bending. But what changing these values by 0.005 or changing them by 500 does entirely depends on the exact specific object's topology that you're doing it to and every single thing it's interacting with. So like changing the scale of a thing by like making it even just like 5% bigger moves the vertices apart in like they'll obviously have the same ratio to each other, but like that moves them change. Exactly. And so that means every single force that is being applied is now different. So it's like basically the reason it's taken me this long to jiggle is because I've been building up my ability to guess, because I'm like, okay, this is behaving wrong. What do I think needs to be changed to make it behave right? And then I take a guess, and then I measure that guess against previous guesses and go, no, or that's closer. And then I like, it's basically just jiggling shit and slowly like, it's essentially, I'm playing Battleship with physics, where I'm like taking guesses on like one far side of what it could possibly be to fix it, and then being told like that was a miss, and then I take a guess on the other far side and get told that's a miss, and then I shrink my range in a little bit, and like I keep taking guesses until I'm like, wait, that's a hit, and then I like you leverage that to start like narrowing in on like what needs to happen. A lot of the reason why this took really long, because all the stuff that I had done before, hi Ace, hi Jet, specifically the like junk physics stuff, that all just, I turned it on and it worked. Like I didn't have to do anything with that because I've already spent the many hours solving all the possibilities for that, and I understand exactly how to make that work. The problem is then I had 2 entirely differently shaped pieces of cloth that I then had to do this like dartboard guessing shit for, and so that was what took me a long time.
That's what I was watching.
Actually 3, because I did the braids as well on the guy. So you some granola
I saw
bars.
the MD bars, where you were setting the force. Who is or give me like more than one, if there is more than one, a ranged position 3?
we can look at stuff. So I want to show you like a bunch of shit today. Tony, are you here for learning? Are you gonna learn with us?
Yeah.
You had to think about whether you're gonna learn anything, or you gonna come in and be like, I'll play, but I'm not gonna learn shit.
Look, brother, I'm dumb as hell.
Based. Yeah. So
Ursa.
when
Ursa
Tony
just
gets in
Udyr?
here, I'm gonna explain some. I'll show you some cool shit that could be helpful.
Oh my god, it actually is just Udyr. Is there a character in League of Legends they didn't
True
just
Ace.
steal? Probably Jhin. Is there anyone in this game that hits around a certain number of times?
Yep.
And their whole kit is based on
Correct.
hitting a specific
Yes.
number of times? Who?
Dude,
Who is
okay,
it?
listen, there's like there is no uniformity of this game is the only one with this. Actually, there's a few in Dota that like don't. Actually, that's not even true because it started happening. Like they all MOBAs fucking cannibalize each other, dude. Like League of Legends has its own knockoff fucking Invoker. Everybody's kit is just like eventually every MOBA subsumes each other.
The reason I say this is because I genuinely like Ursa looks like a bear and has bear claws, and I'm reading their kit, and legitimately a singular ability does not just do exactly what Udyr's abilities do.
It's what's weird is that like I've had people who have played an assload of League and know the entire roster and still currently play it. Like on my board when I'm like fucking teaching people who have a lot of League experience, because usually it's rare to find a guy where you can be like, this guy's basically this guy, but you can go, this guy has this guy's Q, he has this other guy's passive, he has this other guy's ult as his E, and then he has this person's Q as his ult, and like it's like, okay, so he's this fucked up amalgam of like shit that you know.
So like good example that because I had that exact thought, and it's crazy. So Juggernaut, right?
Yeah.
Blade Fury is Garen's E. He just spins in a circle and hits a whole bunch. Healing Ward is I'd say about as close as you can get to like Milio's W. That's actually a recent thing. There isn't that's a movable creature. I stand corrected. That is unique. I can't think of someone that has a movable Healing Ward.
I would like to actually here and point out that this is called Dota 2.
2? True.
There was, in fact, the original Dota that was just a Warcraft
3,
mod.
yeah, Warcraft skin.
Yeah, so like a whole bunch of these heroes are just
this was a wacky unit.
Original.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. So Blade Dance is it's just Tryndamere passive with fewer steps. You just have a chance to crit.
Oh yeah, and then Omni Slash is like I remember there being a dude who does
Omni Slash is literally Omni Slash is quite literally Master Yi's Q, but better.
Yes. Also, I'm gonna close my door so that my room gets warmer because I want it to be warmer.
And then let's see, what's his short Omni Slash, braid radius, and slows. That's Tryndamere's W. So yeah, but that is what I have found is every time I'm like, oh, how am I gonna learn this person? I'm like, oh, this person is just these 6 characters amalgamized into some monster.
Yeah, it's great. Anyway,
I will say Tidehunter is kind of unique actually. There's not too many people I can think of. I guess Nautilus kind of. Anyways, all right, sorry.
So something that I wanted to show you that could potentially, it's probably not going to be super relevant when you're like this new to the game. Hi, Galaxy. It's probably not going to be relevant when you're this new to the game because your hero pool is going to more so be a hero puddle. But if it's helpful to you when we are playing games, or if you want to use this as like building references for once you get a second hero under your belt, like you can put into this recognizable, like, oh, if these guys are on the enemy team, I should try not to pick this because they like hard counter me or whatever. But if you go to the heroes tab and then you go to the bottom left and you click on the thing that says sort, and then there's a little gray bar with a drop down that says attributes, you can hit create new. and then you can build your own custom entire layout. Like you can build your own blocks of things. You can change the like the title and like label on stuff. So you can be like, you can delete all of the categories that exist. Like you can just bam, get rid of everything. And then you can make your own and just say like the off lane learning or whatever.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I want to make one that's just the positions and I don't care about damage or anything.
3 off lane. And then you can just put your dudes in there, and then you can put directly next to that like guys who counter this character or whatever. Like you can do whatever you want. And I just wanted to show this to you because I had not mentioned it yet, and this could potentially be useful during what is called drafting, which is just where people are like picking their characters. This might be because this screen that you have here will be, you can have this be what comes up when we enter into a match and you're in the drafting phase where you have to pick your character. You can in that screen change the default distribution of characters to be your custom one. And that
position 5,
that can be
I know
useful.
Witch Doctor position 3. Also, is Lion position
He's
5?
mostly a support. He's usually played as 5. He can be played. What's weird is he can be played as 4 very easily because he's a great initiator and roamer, but he's also occasionally played in core roles like mid because he can scale really hard, and he has a facet that lets him like beat the shit out of people with his fists if he gets a bunch of stacks of his ult.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to set up position 3 and 5 because those are the 2 that I actually seem to play. And then I'm just going to add the people I actually learn as I go.
Yeah.
And then I'll keep 4, 1, and 2 over here on the right, just so I know who is likely to be the enemy team's position 4, 1, and 2.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to populate that, though, and I'm sure that'll be super easy.
Yeah. I don't know if you care about this as much, Tony, but I just think it's a neat little thing.
If nothing else, it makes me no longer have to remember where the hell Tidehunter is in the list of 300 champions.
Also, another thing that if it was not clear, when you're on the draft screen, even on this screen, but also like in real matches, if you just type letters while your cursor is not selected on a guy, it'll highlight. Is there an established meta as to what kind of type of hero is picked in Dota, like, you know, on your average level of play? So Dota in general, like MOBAs similar to it, like do you play League, Ace? In general, you've got ranged characters and you've got melee characters, and then Dota's generally divided into characters that you'll call like supports versus cores. Your core would be in League. Your core characters would be your top laner, your mid laner, and your hard carry. And then your support characters would be your jungler and your bot lane support. Dota does not have those sort of roles. Like the way Dota's map works and the way roles are distributed on the team is different, but there's still the general sort of cadence of like either you're a guy who primarily gets strong. I mean, everybody in this game gets stronger by getting money. But like there's a guy, you're a guy who primarily wants to be in a lane CSing during laning phase. And then you have guys who like don't really need to be the guy CSing. To answer your question. Anyways, you were looking for like a ranged offlaner.
Oh yeah, can you just hit me with like a couple position 3 people so I have like a pool to pick from over time?
So
like is Ogre Magi one?
No, he's also melee. So you can just like click on this little like range tag here, and I'll look at things. In terms, do you want to have to learn how to play StarCraft in micro shit?
I don't think I'm good enough to do that currently.
Okay.
Like I don't think now is the time to be doing that.
Yeah, with micro heroes,
no balls.
With micro heroes out of the way, I would say for learning purposes, Necrophos is like a really, really solid choice.
Oh, this guy, I know
for learning.
What about Pugna? I think he's position 1.
No, Pugna's usually played as 4. Sometimes he's played as 2, which is mid lane. You could it's not super great, but you could play you could play Viper or Huskar. Usually those are characters that more want to be mid lane.
All right, hit me with the melees then, because I'm assuming the reason this
there's
is hard
a lot,
is
yeah. There's a
position 3 is
no. I
typically
mean,
melee.
it's mostly just like a lot of the strongest position 3s are melee, yeah, or all of the
Well,
rest
that's
of the
because of
really
the
strong
role, though,
position
right?
3s.
Like because they want to be the initiator, or they want to have like auras and shit to buff the team.
They're not
usually
necessarily
tanky, and
correlated.
tanky
It's
means
mostly
melee.
about their kits, and also you saying you don't want to micro has immediately removed the rest of the ranged position 3s. Because
Oh my God,
all of the
really?
rest of the ranged position 3s have to micro. Yep, like Enigma, you have to micro. Arc Warden,
You're
which
Eidolon.
you could play as position 3, but I don't really think he's that great. You'd have to micro. Who
I'm
else
adding
has
all right,
micro?
Enigma. Who else we got? I'll learn, or I'll
Lone
try
Druid
and-
is a really strong position 3, but you have to micro. Visage, really strong position 3, but you have to micro.
Visage.
In League, I
What's
feel
that
like we're
mean?
back to the assassin meta. Oh, if you just mean like particular archetypes of heroes, I don't feel like Dota falls into that nearly as hard, just because Dota has a lot more answers to people doing a specific like thing, right?
I can talk about this a bit as someone that has like 13 years.
Yeah,
of League
like
and is
so,
now
yeah.
starting
So
Dota.
as a League player, when somebody says like right now we're in the assassin meta of League, how would you like communicate that like that's Dota doesn't super like have that sort of thing?
So picture if you will in League, Zed. It like we're an assassin meta. Everyone dies in 5 fucking hits, right? And because of that, the moment you see an assassin on the enemy team, you have to lock in like 3 fucking CC people to deal with them. Because if you don't, you just lose. If you don't CC them to death, you lose the game, right? In Dota, it is as though every person has their own individual custom designed Zhonya's hourglass. And it either blocks all physical damage or just teleports them the fuck away or allows them to go invisible and fuck off before Zed even knows where they're at, right? The difference between, for me, League and Dota, the reason that there can't really be an assassin meta per se, is because as a mage in League, my answers to Zed are I either hit him with my root and I walk the fuck away, and if I miss that root, I die 100% of the time. Or I Zhonya's, and then I might live if my team rotates, but they never do. In Dota, it's like, oh no, there's a Zed on the enemy team. I will force staff up a hill so he can't hit me, or I'll press a button that makes me immune to damage, or I'll press a button that makes me immune to invisibility, and 1,000 other things.
Yeah, so
And,
like I can give
Dota
a
just
quick
lets you
example
respond.
of like there's an item here called Aeon Disc, which you literally can't be killed in one hit. If anything would damage you and drop your health below 70%, you cannot take damage for the next 2.5 seconds, and it locks your HP at 70%. There's also an item you can buy that every 14 seconds will automatically block the first spell that hits you. Like it just full cancels it. If anything would hit you, automatically blocks that shit. There's an item you can buy that makes you immune to being auto attacked, like you're immune to physical damage. There's an item you can buy that you target an enemy and then they can't auto attack. Like there's a bunch of just like shit you can do where if somebody has a way to kill you, there's probably a thing you can do about it other than just die.
I've got it. Ace. Picture as though every summoner spell in the game instead got turned into an item that most people could build if the situation calls for it, and it won't just tank their build to uselessness. Because that's the biggest problem in League. Like, the reason not every person builds a Zhonya's Hourglass is because it is a worthless stat for so many people. So it becomes literally you're only buying it for the stasis, which may or may not work.
Ace, you should
Whereas
just
in this
come
one-
sometime. Like, 1, Dota is free and you immediately get access to every single character in the game. There is no unlocking shit. There is no you have to build a profile account. 2, we're currently teaching new players. So like You will have people
Now
to
is
play
the
with who
time.
are friendly and who are also has no fucking idea what's going on.
I'm
But
also
also
bad.
if you're having fun on League, like the problem is like to get back to a point where you can just be like, this is a casual game you launch up and you can just play. It's obviously going to take a while, because that's just like, unfortunately, the reality of any game with fucking this many characters and shit is just like, for a significant period of time, you're just gonna play and there's gonna be a dude on the enemy team. You're gonna go, don't know who the fuck that guy is, but that's
Yep.
why I'm here. I can answer a question. You're EU,
Yeah.
so big ass ping. We got other EU players. We can listen. I'm just here to coach. We don't gotta play on USEs.
And I'm dog shit, and I don't care if I win. I'm just trying to press my buttons and see
Yeah.
if I can live. You can ask Gar. I had a game where I died like 4 times on cooldown every time I made it back to lane, and I did not tilt at all because it was
Thank you,
funny as
Ace.
hell.
Okay, Tony, do you have any questions about other characters that you might want to put on your little custom array of dudes? Thanks, Ace. Slardar's so good. Yeah, Shark Love.
I mean, not really. I'm just kind of like trying to work on depth of heroes that I can confidently say I know
I think
what
that's good.
that person
It
does.
is significantly better to I would much rather you focus on one guy, and if the enemy team picks him or bans him, and then you're fucked. That's ideally you have 2 guys, but I would much rather you focus on like one guy and get very comfortable, because this game is just like learning this game and having a fun time is a matter of mindset, but also it's a matter of like obfuscate away as much of the complexity as you possibly fucking can, which is why I'm like, don't fucking worry about your item build. Don't worry about like your level build. Just follow a guide for now. Literally just do what it says wrote, and pick the same guy every time. Because like that way you can isolate down like having to absorb at like new shit constantly. Phantom Lancer is very cool.
Is Bristleback a position 3?
Oh, if we're going
lost
back
after
to
Lone
looking
Druid.
at melee position 3s, Lone Druid is technically ranged, because he's got axes, he throws them. Melee position 3s, you've got axe, you've got Bristleback, you've got Centaur. You could probably play Chaos Knight pretty successfully. Dawnbreaker,
Random Man is
there
funny.
are so many. Like it actually, they're like almost all the good positions. They're not good. A lot of like viable position 3s are melee. Like Dawnbreaker, Doom, Dragon Knight, Kunkka, Legion Commander, Lycan, Mars, Night Stalker, Primal Beast, Slardar.
Ooh, Primal Beast, that sounds cool.
Primal Beast is very cool. He grabs people by the hips and slams them into his crotch until they die.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
I have a particular affinity, or I really like Axe just because it's.
I think you mean this
his
guy.
kit is just so simple, but
yes, Axe is great.
He
brings
just
the
a
axe.
guy who says, fuck whatever shit you're doing, I'm swinging my axe and killing you.
Yeah. Timbersaw, Tiny, Underlord, Wraith King.
Oh, wait, hold on. I was watching Primal Beast. All right.
It's basically it's like so many of the people in the melee category are just in general are pretty
I'm
good.
noticing that, yeah. What about Sven? Why do I remember Sven being like a nightmare?
Sven is not great as a 3. He's mostly played as a hard carry. Main reason being you mostly want to spend a lot of your early game acquiring money because you are very money dependent. And 3, you need to have like shit that you can do before you have tons of money.
All right. Let's get a couple of people. Let's put like 2 people in every other position. So 5, I already have Witch Doctor and Lion, and I've actually played them both.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, I'll add Sven, who's a popular position 1er.
Sven is not
Anti-mage?
popular right now at all. Sven is pretty bad right now, but that doesn't mean you should not play him. Like, again, the main thing while you're learning, like, we are not playing at a tier where fucking, like, where meta matters. You can play, like, there isn't one, but if there was a, like, 10% win rate hero, you could play it and it wouldn't matter because, like, we're not going to be playing matches at a tier where, like, this character does, like, a fraction of a percent more damage on average, so he's slightly better. Like, everything is going to be determined by the guy who can land 80% of last hits versus the guy who can land 10. Like, it will have nothing to do with your character's kit. That being said,
I added anti-mage because you mentioned in our last game. I think Drow Ranger was another one.
Drow is a hard carry. Anti-mage is a hard carry. Hard carry I just mean by, like, position 1. So carry is like a nebulous. Yeah, position 1. Anti-mage scales really hard. Drow's pretty good. Ursa. In terms of characters that I think are good, do you like? I don't know. It's if you tell me more about what you're looking for. Are you just looking for, like, it's meta, or are you looking for?
No.
They have
100%.
cool shit they do.
I'm just chucking people in the role. Like, I'm trying to put at least 4 people in every role so that when I see them, I at least half-ass have some expectation of what they might be doing.
That is true.
I can start recognizing faces. That's the hope.
Yeah, Sven would be fine.
All right, so I got Anti,
Juggernaut,
Drow, Sven, and Ursa.
Juggernaut's also, like, a really good character for learning carry. I think he's my favorite character for learning carry.
All right. I've got 5 in POS 1, so now let's go to position 5. I've got Witch and I've got Lion. Who else are good supports? I know you play Oracle a lot.
I'm literally not gonna discourage you from trying anybody. The main reason why I hesitated there is because there are characters in the game that have what I would call grief potential. You
mean like Winter Wyvern?
Yes. Where it's like I just want to let you know beforehand that, like, this character can not only damage enemies, but it can, like, also damage allies. Like, Oracle,
kill your allies
Oracle can literally damage his allies. You can throw an ability that hurts them, and this can kill people.
I watch you play him.
Yeah. Not only that, he also has a disarm that, if you put on an ally, means they can't auto attack people. So, like, if you do either of these things at the wrong time, you either do a big nuke on your guy and kill him, or prevent your guy from auto-attacking anybody. So
absolute freedom also requires the absolute freedom to fuck up.
Yes, exactly.
Right, Winter Wyvern added.
Wyvern
to
is 5. Better as a position 4 because she kind of needs more money. She's not a super great position 5. Other position 5s, Crystal Maiden is a good option. Jakiro is a good option. Shadow Shaman. Warlock is really strong right now, but he requires micro. So I don't know if that is.
I'll learn. I've already got Lone Druid up here. I figure.
Lone Druid. Okay, so Warlock requires micro for 1 minute every time you ult. Lone Druid is you are microing the entire game. That guy is 2 characters. Like, there will never be a moment where you're not playing 2 guys if you play Lone Druid.
Oh, it's the bear! I know this guy. We were reading about his bear and how his bear got buffed, and he just takes.
If you ever wanna get back on the saddle, Sharkloaf, if it pulls your interest at all, you know.
Yeah, I think I might do Enigma. I think I'm gonna move Enigma up.
Enigma's so fucking cool, dude. There's nothing more euphoric than landing, like, the fucking game-winning black hole. Holy shit, it's so good.
I'm gonna do Tidehunter, Enigma, Necrophos or Necrophos.
Necrophos.
Emphasis on syllables is hard.
Exactly, yeah. It's fun, Sharkloaf. Okay, right. I mean, and like it's free. Like, there's, I don't know. If you just want to fuck around and have a good time, like, now is the best time because we're playing with people who are brand new enough that, like, the matches are going to be against probably shitters. They're probably not going to be new because there's just not enough new players in Dota, but they will be bad. Yeah. They will be either smurfing or they will be, like, 6,000 games but bronze.
Which was still crazy. That one guy was 3,000. Then it was like, huh?
Yeah. Insane.
How much is the dog skin for Crystal Maiden? It's weird seeing them not be dog.
I command the frozen
I don't know.
storm.
I don't remember when I got. I think I got it from a battle pass a long time ago.
I don't even see it as an option.
Can
I see
you-
this thing worth
You have to-
75,000.
Canis Crystallarium. Can you not?
I learned the hard way that you have to like first buy a bundle that had of the persona skin, because that's going to have the actual persona
How do you
to
how
equip.
do you do that?
Just you have to buy it off the marketplace, I think, right now.
Oh, you can.
Or
Oh,
get it
so
in
it's
the
it's so
treasure.
it's not something
Wait.
you want to buy from in game. It's something you want to buy from somewhere.
Yeah, you can't buy like the persona.
Oh, okay,
by
okay.
itself.
So what you're saying is, if I bought this skin but I didn't have the persona, it would go, "Here's a skin for a persona you don't have."
Well, because the persona is bundled with the skin, so you can't just buy it individual
Oh,
parts
okay,
of
you're
it.
right. Yeah, here it is. Okay, I see it now. Now that I am looking and
Because
reading.
you can't just buy a tail for Crystal Maiden and say, "Give that bitch a tail," and
Yeah.
then I was, well, I guess I have to.
It says
I mean, it's
Canis
pretty cheap
Crystallis
for the most
mythical,
part,
but it
so-
doesn't say how to actually like what.
It's Steam Marketplace.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying like I don't know what the hell to.
Wait,
can
which
you
one were you
straight up just
looking at?
not buy it in Dota?
Currently not right now, unless you do the.
Oh.
I think there's a treasure for her right now,
All right, I go
which
to
is
market.
Included
is,
in this bundle. Okay,
you
no,
know-
so yeah, so no, if you buy this, it gets you all of these things. It shows you.
yeah.
Spirit.
Okay, so
of-
okay, no, you don't have to do that, DK. What Tony was describing is that this looks like it's just a set. If you go to the full sets tab, so do you I don't know if you have stream open or not.
I do, but I don't even know. How
Okay,
did you even? I'm
so
on full
if you
set.
go to heroes, you go to Crystal Maiden, and I assume this
Yeah.
just says default for you. Do you
I don't
have
even
the click button
see
for
that.
persona?
no,
Oh,
that's not
so
even
it doesn't
a
even
thing.
show anything there for you. Okay. In that case,
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's not even on that
Uh,
side.
How did I do
how the
it? It
okay,
was- it would have to be.
Is
I
it because
don't
I
I
haven't
don't buy
played
skins.
them?
I don't fucking know any of this shit. All items. No, that's all my items. How the fuck how do you is there a store tab in this game? I don't fucking buy shit.
You can search the armory on the top right, and I typed in what you said, which is the full whatever. But when I click it, it just
Yeah.
takes me to Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, the problem with this is it's the armory is your
there's
shit, not like all shit.
Yeah, go to the armory tab and then the hero tab
Hero.
under that.
Okay.
And then there is a Crystal Maiden and then a Crystal
Crystal
Maiden parentheses
Ah,
persona.
I see.
Oh,
And that will give you
Gotcha.
the buttons to click and buy dog.
I'll be honest, $5 for dog is pretty reasonable for dog.
Do not justify the cosmetic prices in my goddamn Discord chat.
It's dog, Gar.
I do like dog. I don't remember how I got dog.
Oh wait,
so I
what the
can't-
hell is treasure? Is treasure an
That's
is that
gotcha
gambling?
balls.
Yeah,
damn it.
yeah, do not.
I was so excited because there was Star Dog, and that sounds cool as hell, and it was cheaper. But now I know it's just because it's gambling
yeah.
again.
$5 for Dirk. No, you gotta play. You gotta pay $15 for Dirk. What? Yeah, $14.99 if you want your Dragon Knight to be able to turn into Monster Hunter Rathalos. Shark, are you gonna Sharkloaf? Are you gonna? Is Sharkloaf in the channel and I just don't have a little PNG for them? Or am I on top of it?
He is not in the
Okay.
channel yet.
I see. I see.
I kind of dig this I have massive horns version, which is good because it's also the cheaper one. Interesting that it's here's the curious thing. The default isn't allowed. Like I can't do anything with it.
You can't just buy the default persona.
Well, no, like the default is grayed out. Like it's
Yeah,
not
it-
even a
Because the actual you can't actually purchase the persona because why
Oh, because the
would you?
personas, yeah.
because
it's
I want
it's
to just
already a
be
skin.
dog.
Yeah, you have so.
Oh,
it has
okay. If
to
you
come
buy the
as a bundle.
cosmetic, it comes with the persona, and then you can take the
Yes.
cosmetic off if you want to just
yeah,
be
yeah.
default dog.
Oh. Wait, how the hell do you have wizard hat dog. That's so cool.
I think that this was how I got it. So I didn't get dog when default dog came out. I got dog when wizard dog came out. So mine just came as wizard
Oh,
dog.
I want wizard dog. That seems cool as hell.
Well, Crystal Maiden dog is $5, but Invoker
Oh
Kit
god,
is 60.
They
Gar,
sure
if
are.
you want it, it's gambling. The only way to get wizard dog is gambling now.
That's fucked up.
I would literally rather.
Okay, wait, was
it?
Wizard Dog from was it from the like community made shit?
It says it's the Crown.
Yeah, the
Fall
collector's cache. Yeah.
2024.
This is so the collector's cache. I didn't do it this year because poor, but usually I will buy a full set of the collector's cache. There's currently one on the main menu. The collector's cache is the community, not Valve. The community makes cosmetics for characters, and then there's like 2 months where people vote. You can vote in game. It's already over for this year. Well, for last year. And the community votes on what sets get through to like each round, and then whatever are the grand finalists get put into the actual game, and then you can buy them, and the people who made them get the proportion of the sales. So like if you
That's
go to
cool
the
as
main
hell.
menu and you go to the right hand side, there's a thing that says collector's cache. This is the current one, and there's a lot of fucking cool ones, but I do not
That's
have
what would be cool if,
buy
you know,
random Dota skins
fucking
money.
League didn't suck ass and Riot didn't suck ass. They would probably do something similar.
Yeah. Anyways, hello Sharkloaf. Hello guys.
All right, back
Made
to
it.
heroes and building out my thing. I still need position 4 and position 2 people. I got none.
All right. Position 4 people, are you gonna have some overlap with 5? But I can give you some like interesting answers.
Yeah, just anything. This is to
so,
fill it up. I'll try these out.
like Nyx Assassin,
All right, Nyx.
Bounty Hunter.
Wait, Nyx? Like Phoenix?
No, Nyx NYX.
Ah, that's why.
Nyx Assassin. Bounty
Sneaks,
Hunter.
sneaks.
Ah, there you are. Okay. Bounty. Hey, I know that person's kit.
I don't know.
This
if that-
person can steal all your fucking money.
Clockwork.
I mean, not all of it, but
No. Someone found a very goofy all active items build and was stealing like 1,000 gold every 10 seconds.
Yeah. It was very silly. That's probably, and then you could put Hoodwink. Hoodwink is mostly position 4.
Ah, that's one I kind of know. I'm kind of shocked is position 1, would that be Sniper?
Sniper can be played 1. He's usually played 1 or 2.
All right, I'll put him in 2 then, because my 2 is
I
currently
mean,
empty as
he can
well.
be both. But yeah, for position 2, I would probably say you could put Huskar in there if you haven't put him on there yet. Huskar is pretty cool.
I have not. Perfect.
I think I'm just gonna try and give you heroes that I think are like that do neat shit. So like Void Spirit and like Puck.
Fucking Puck.
Puck is really cool.
I know Puck. I played Puck
If you
before
want to get
accident.
overwhelmed really fast, we could put Invoker on there.
Oh my god, wait, you say that, but I actually, believe it or not, I think I know Invoker's kit. And I like maybe not well enough to like properly do his shit, but let me double check real quick.
You know?
If this is the guy I think it is.
Yeah, you know, if you want to have the worst possible time you could probably have, you could try Meepo.
Oh,
You want
I've played Meepo.
27 spells.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Invoker is just playing Magicka.
Yeah, correct. Hi, Autumn. How are you? How was your Monday?
I played Magicka, so this isn't even that hard.
Okay. With that all done,
I feel
yeah,
good.
Brew is
I'm
also-
only gonna be doing position 3 for now.
yeah,
But
I
at
would
least I
focus on that.
know who is where.
Yeah. Okay, so there's gonna be before we get into like playing bots or playing real people or any of that, I want to pull your attention just to some specific settings. I probably already went over this with Sharkloaf a long time ago, but I also think I went over it with you guys, but I just want to check because it's very relevant to the thing I want to show you. So if you go to the settings cog in the top left corner, and you go to the game tab on the left, in the unit orders area on the right hand side, there's a thing that says right click allies. Have that on to attack. And then a little bit up and left of that in like the first column, there's auto select summon units, unified orders of control, auto repeat right mouse. Make sure that's turned on.
We're already set, so yes, I must have gotten it before.
Hell yeah. Yeah, if anybody wants to be our fifth goober, now would be the time. I know Jet mentioned at some point. Anyways, now that we've made sure that you guys have that, I want you to go to the Learn tab all the way up at the top. And then in the middle of your screen, there's going to be the like tier 1, so you want to be here. And then to the right of that, there's like arrows and there's dots between the arrows. Click on the middlemost dot. What are you playing needing a fifth? I just got here. I'm just teaching new players, so we'll start with maybe a bot match, and then we would just be playing with randoms. But I'm mostly interested in like new players, because if you come in and you have actual MMR or ELO tied to your account, it will make the queuing worse for the new players. Yeah, but thank you. Feel free to join the Discord if you like Dota stuff.
Is it time to run last hit?
Yeah, so we're gonna go to the last hitting scenario, which is in the top left. IO spammer based. I love the fuck out of IO, but I really dislike playing him with randoms. Like playing him with randoms, the amount of agency you hand over to your team, even just in drafting phase. Like I've tried it, dude. I've tried it at fucking like Immortal 1000, being like, please, he's really good right now. Just pick a guy, pick any dudes that are good with, and then your entire team drafts people who like are just horrible, like nobody that you can fucking tether to and relocate anywhere in the game. I fucking hate it, dude. So huge props for that. Anyways, to the rest of my goobers, Learn tab, middle dot, tier 3, destroying an ancient. Top left corner says last hitting scenario. You're gonna click that, and then there's a start button in green on the bottom right corner. And I just want you to start it. We'll reset it multiple times, so like don't worry about the fact that like CS is like happening. I want you to pick whatever guy you intend to be playing. So if you have a guy in mind, pick that guy. If you need to think about that or ask questions about what guy, there's no time limit, so just let me know if you have any questions.
It's really funny playing a big Enigma now after playing Tidehunter so long, because I deal 7 less damage but attack like 700 times faster,
That's so
to the point where I almost
adventure.
can't stop
Huge
command
I'm an
fast
Oracle
enough.
spammer in ranked because he has a little bit more agency than
Feels
IO,
so
but I
weird
still
to
love
not
save
take 16
heroes.
years to swing.
Yeah, the difference in attack speed is fucking nuts.
Darkloaf, were you thinking support or core today?
I really want to try like that new Frog Bard guy, but I imagine he might
Hell
be
yeah.
hotly contested.
No, he's really
not
pretty
so
easy to
much
take.
anymore. But yeah, he's mostly a support. Either way, pick your guy, and then you're gonna have the start button on the side of your screen. You can hit start because there's just a restart button on the side, so we're not gonna be worried about that. But one of the main things I want to focus on in this is just drawing your attention. Can you pause this? Oh, you can hit F9 and pause. Oh, that's fucking sick. I just want to draw your attention to like some new mechanics I'm going to introduce that you might have already like felt, but that I had not gone into and talked to, at least with DK and Tony so far in my like training arc for them. Which is like the actual mechanics of like what happens when you CS. I've briefly brushed over it, but like I want to go into it a little bit in more detail. Hi Zaris. Yeah, happy new year. Welcome on in. So when you go to right click, even if it's on a allied creep, you can only deny them when they get below 50% HP, but mostly I'm talking about enemy creeps. But either way, if you're going for a like deny attack or a regular attack on an enemy creep, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to interact with your character's turn rate, which is basically a like it's correlated to your movement speed, but it's basically the amount of time it takes your character to rotate to face in a straight line in the direction the vector you've now created by like clicking that is going to point. So whatever time it takes for your character to turn is going to elapse. Then the second thing that's going to happen is your character is going to close the distance into their auto attack range onto the unit that you've clicked on. And then they're going to do what's called like the backswing of their auto attack animation, because like there's some sort of animation startup before the actual damage is dealt. So you're going to do your attack animation, and then the damage is going to hit the unit that you've clicked on. The more of these things we can remove or get used to, the better we're going to be able to last hit. So one of the primary ways that I'm going to encourage you to like do this is by determining what creep is going to die next. And we'll focus on denies in a second, but right now I just want you to think about last hits. So just figure out which creep is going to die next. And as soon as you figure that out, I want you to right click on that creep. And then before the damage is dealt, so like after you've done the turn rate, after you've done the closing the into your auto attack range, somewhere in the middle of your character doing the animation to attack, I want you to hit S, which should be your stop key, which should stop your character in their tracks, and they won't continue the attack. And then from that point on, once you see that that creep is getting low enough that you might be able to start CSing it, I want you to hold down right click on that creep. Because we have the setting on, which is auto repeat right mouse, the game, when you hold down right click, will frame perfectly input a right click every single frame. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hold down right click on that creep, and then you're going to spam your S key. This is going to repeatedly start and stop your character's auto attack animation. And then you simply just like stop spamming S once you think your auto attack damage is actually going to secure the last hit. So that's what I want you guys practicing for now. Just hit restart round whenever like the timer is getting close to the bottom. I don't actually care what your score is. This is just to be practicing last hitting. So to go over it again, step 1 is figure out which creep is going to die next. Step 2, right click that creep. Your character is going to turn towards them, close the distance into your auto attack range, start their auto attack animation. Before the auto attack animation goes through, you're going to hit S. When that creep gets low, you're going to hold down right click on it, spam S to constantly interrupt that animation, and then stop spamming S when the damage is going to secure the CS. Once you get used to like doing this as a thing, it will dramatically improve your ability to actually secure CS, because then it just becomes this thing of you are literally just you've removed all of the proponents that are like challenging, which is the turn rate and the actually like closing the distance, and then you just need to focus on landing the last hit. Once you feel like you have some sort of handle on that, you can start trying to incorporate this into denies as well. And I'll just continue yapping for a bit. We'll do this for a little bit, so I'll continue yapping little points of strategy. In general, something that you're going to see like happen very frequently is you're going to see multiple creeps getting low at the same time. This is generally bad, especially if it's enemy creeps. Like there may be a situation where a creep that you want to deny and a creep that you want to CS are both getting low. Always prioritize CS over denies, 1,000,000,000%. Never go for a deny if it's going to cost you a CS. But in general, these sort of situations can be prevented. You can save yourself in a real game if it's multiple enemy creeps that are getting low by throwing some sort of ability. But in general, you're trying to avoid this scenario. The way that you're going to avoid this is you're going to get better over time at recognizing the cadence at which creeps are losing HP. And if you see at any point that multiple creeps that you want to last hit or deny are getting like losing HP at relatively the same rate, you now have to do something to interact with them to change this. And usually that's going to mean you select one of them and you give it an extra auto attack or two, so that it will guaranteed die before the other one is going to die. The main thing that you need to keep in mind when you're doing this is your character's like auto attack animation, because like especially if you're playing a character with like a slow turn rate or a slow auto attack animation, your ability to like manage situations where multiple creeps are about to die is going to be based on how early you can tell that they're both losing HP at the same rate. When you use, sorry, I'm reading chat now. Wait, I can mute in Discord. I have the power. Funny when you use last hits to unit collision. Yeah, you could. There's a lot of unit collision in Dota as well, significantly more. Petition to get it fixed. Hell yeah. Try to make my allied creeps get low together, support to force them to miss them, get deny or force skills. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, listen, I'm not even gonna talk to anybody that I'm teaching right now about creep aggro yet. Like that is a one more future step. Right now we are just focusing on basic CS mechanics. I will talk to them about creep aggroing later. One of the things I have learned as somebody who has taught Dota to many people, I've coached Dota for a long time now, is like, in the very beginning, I was like, oh, and then there's this thing, and then there's this thing. Like, all you're gonna do is overwhelm them, and the more shit that you inform them on that they have not had time to practice and like master yet, the more they're just gonna feel like they're fucking shit up. So like, you gotta leave out 99% of the actual information that like is required to do this well, and just focus on like what is going to be fun for them. What is a bite-sized amount of information that actually makes them feel like they've taken the next step, but is not enough that they're gonna feel like crazy overwhelmed and that they're fucking up. And like figuring that out is definitely tough. Also, oh, thank you for the sub, Bo. How's it going? 2,000 games would throw off the matchmaking. Hey, you know what? I will ask my goobers. Would you guys well, actually, that's already happening, dude. So like, cause Galaxy has more games than I do. So it's already happening, but I know that Galaxy's not an immortal player. So like, if you have immortal elo tied to your account, probably not good to join this stack. If you are unranked, then welcome on in, because it would be cool to have a full 5 stack.
Even if they are ranked, what's the worst that happens? They drag one immortal Gar level player to the enemy team.
It will be bad. Well, again, like, because I'm coaching, I will not be playing. So like, what is more likely to happen is it will find something in the middle, because it will try and average all of your shit together. So what will end up happening is it will put, instead of putting you against 4 bronze players and 1 challenger, it'll put you against 5 plat players. So your challenger player is gonna have a great time. Your bronze players are gonna get fucking rolled, and like it will not be good. There will be no, yeah, like it will be bad.
Tell me something different. Like I still
yeah,
can't get over the number of times I've been like, this game isn't going so bad, and you're like, this game ended 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's the main thing I have to say when people are learning is that like, if you focus on winning, you're gonna have a bad time. Just have fun. Just like you are playing a video game.
I'm having a blast.
Whose ancient blows up doesn't matter. You're just here to like do shit. You're clicking cool buttons. Cool fucking abilities are coming out.
I'm here to summon my little gremlins and tell them to punch my enemies to death. So one thing I don't like about this, though, is that you cannot use abilities. And I know it's so you last hit, like, not using abilities because you really shouldn't. But it also means I don't get to test out the abilities.
Yeah, that you can do that in hero demo mode if you'd rather do that. Last hit trainer is just good for like it gives you metrics on shit. Will you play with a chaotic friend? That sounds perfect for what we're doing, Jet. So if you feel like it, you are more than welcome. Wow, Raymer, what's up? I'm chilling, dude. How are you doing? Are you in the Discord, Jet? Do you have the funny Dota role? I don't think you will be able to see the voice channel we're in unless you have the funny Dota role.
Oh shit. Sometimes we go to press a button and we fuck it.
Who have you decided to? Oh, you're testing out Frog, right, Shark?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Frog's auto attack animation?
Musical frog loaf. Enough said.
He's great. I think his accent is cute.
Okay.
Rube.
I think I'm good enough. I've consistently gotten between 1900 and 2200. I'll be
1000%
close enough.
agreed. Adventure. I think he's gonna get better over time. I think he has a really high skill ceiling, but for the meantime, in the meantime, anytime I see him, I'm just like, well, you know.
I saw a very funny frog build, which is just how can we make the frog grenade kill people from full health? I love it so much.
We're in a voice channel. Can you not see any of the voice channels yet? You scroll down on the in the Discord, there should be like the main soft VC area. Okay. Yeah, do you see Dota 2 tryhard? I've just increased it so that it can fit 6 people. You should be able to hop in. What adventure? What do you think is the best? What is the best IO lane partner?
Hello and welcome.
No.
Hello.
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 Would
play
you like
last
to
hit
be
till I am
referred
full.
to as Jet? Does that work?
Yeah,
You
that
matter, and you deserve better than this.
Oh yeah. Could I say, recite your favorite catchphrase so I can Discord audio balance you?
Catchphrase.
All right, I'm putting you to
That's hard to
200%
say.
because you're not blowing my eardrums out and you're not entirely silent, so I think 200% is fine. Wait, say your catchphrase.
Yeah,
Did you just
I
move
never-
your mic? Say your catchphrase again.
Catchphrase.
Okay, yeah, that should be fine unless you like are likely to suddenly start screaming. That should be fine. Hi, Salami. We're doing great. We're doing some more teaching. Oh my god, Slardar is so base, dude. Yeah, IO Slardar is so base. Oh, it's so good. I remember some juicy. Back when I played on my team, dude. Oh, fucking IO Slardar with a guy who knows where he's going. Or a guy who knows where you're taking him, more specifically. Gyro IO is fun. That is true. Balls isn't working. I'm not. Remind me of that. DM me about that. Sorry, so I might have to fix that.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Because when I swapped computers, I had to redo all of my sound redeems because the file path was changed.
Balls aren't working. You should see a doctor about that.
Gotta get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
True adventure. All right. So I will pose this question because I know Shark has not played in. Will Dota tell me when you last played? It never fucking does, dude. Like every time I click on player's match history, it literally shows nothing ever. Anyways, would you like to play a bot match first, Sharkloaf, or do you want to trial by fire?
You can do whatever.
All right, because DK and
fine.
Tony are at trial by fire tier, and then Jet and Galaxy have played. So I feel like trial by fire will teach you more in general, especially because all of the bots in Dota are bad, and the one good bot I found hasn't been updated for 2 patches, so it is now also bad because it's broken.
So it's literally been at least a year. It was 12/3/24 was my last match.
Well, you know what? That's perfect. Rein in the new year by being a funny little frog guy. All right. So before we start anything, I want to like pin down and establish what roles people are doing. So DK has specifically wanted to do 3, so they're going to be offlane core. Tony, do you have a preference between whether you are in the safe lane or you're in the off lane?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Works.
I mean, most of the time I've just been doing support hard lane.
Okay. If you do that, then that means we have Frog Hero as position 4, which I think is probably better than having him as 5, so that's probably good. So Sharkloaf, you'll be off lane with DK as well. And then that leaves carry and mid open between Jet and Galaxy. Do you guys have a preference for one or the other?
Fine with either one. I have Meepo as the next on my all hero challenge, so thinking maybe that I could go mid Meepo.
Have you how many games of Meepo do you have?
Oh, 0.
All right. Well, Jet, do you feel like playing carry?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Well, sounds like we've got our draft.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Jet, what in the hell is your background on Dota? How do you have like 1,000 tiny sticker people?
The last event, what do you call it? The one with the
Crownfall.
bird people story, Crownfall. Yeah,
Yeah.
they gave stickers for the event.
Yo.
Oh man, I joined at the best time for ease of use. I joined at the worst time because the coolest shit just happened.
Do bot games count towards all hero challenge? They do not. All right. Everybody cool with US East as the region?
Yes.
Feel good. Okay.
Yeah.
I click the button. I'm a coach, so it automatically picks for me. I go pee. Be right back.
Actually, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, I've played Meepo in a bot game, and that went fine, but it's a little different with people.
Well, in bot games, the bots will just, after like the laning phase or whatever, the bots will just then endeavor to always be in a murder ball at all times.
And I murdered them.
Yeah, as you do with Meepo, with people who are in a murder ball, you murder them.
This is kind of the ideal situation for it, with 3 people with essentially no MMR whatsoever, and then one person with a higher level who is our carry, and then I'm second in position 2 here, and hopefully there's a couple people to pick on. Or it could be a fucking mess.
I return.
From the casual games that I played with Goobers, what was it, Friday?
I'm back and I have my gummy clusters.
We had a hell of a time.
Yeah, there were some games. It was pretty
they were
good
games. Someone dies immediately and crashes out in AFK farms.
though.
Was that bad?
It's basically just we had our team-wide elo average put us in the, like, you're going to end up with Smurfs or people who are like permanently in what they perceive to be elo hell, so they're just it's everybody else, it couldn't be me. So like we load into the match and this person is just like flaming out the gate, misses a few CS, and then immediately is like, I hate everyone. You guys all suck. I'm just gonna be a piece of shit constantly forever.
I'm just gonna AFK farm in the jungle because obviously
Yeah.
my teammates are AFK.
Yep.
So Worst instance of jungling I've had in League of Legends. Our jungler gets invaded. I am bot lane. We rotate, like we respawned almost immediately, and we kill that person. But because I, as the ADC, got the kill, they decided that was throw worthy and proceeded to int the rest of the game.
What's really funny to me is when you watch like higher ranks and how easily people mentally break.
It's
Like,
kind of
people-
crazy.
Dude,
People
honestly,
are so mentally fragile. in this
maybe
game.
Adventure in chat can like agree with me on this. I think in my experience, specifically playing solo queue ranked, people were like the most positive and like friendly in like mid ancient to like mid divine, was like when people were like actually trying and were like being very positive, and like overall that was like the most positive Dota. The second that
Yeah,
you
well-
go into late divine, you get into immortal, I feel like it's just
I
downhill.
think-
like the average people having basic social skills and human empathy.
I think once you get to the people who like define their whole life by Dota, like you just get people who just
Yeah.
cannot cope.
Ugh.
I gotta
Hey
chill
guys,
with
you
these
wanna go win this and try to win this game? Kill yourself immediately.
Yep.
That was our experience.
Sounds like League.
Yeah, something that I like I will never understand, just because I don't know if it's because like I didn't have a computer until I had developed enough consciousness to like have basic empathy skills, but like I will never understand people who will actually take the time to type or like hold down their voice chat button and then like argue or say mean shit back to people. I'm like, how do you have the time to do that, dude? Like, Dota has so much shit going on. I don't got time to fucking sit there and type shit. And it's like, oh, it's because they're dead all the time. Like, toxic players are always dead and they're always typing or talking. That, and then like, dude, if someone's being a piece of shit, just immediately mute them. Like, it is a video game. It is not worth like dealing with it. So let me, I would
wonder
say
how
in
much
general,
Monster
it's
Hunter
just
stuff.
my experience with any competitive game, especially competitive team games. Not so bad when it's a competitive, like a solo specific game, but anytime you're supposed to be playing with other people on a team, your team will be toxic. The enemy, anything competitive. I don't know. Competitive video games in general.
These are kind of, oh man, they're so gay though, is the problem.
Huh?
I love Anti-Mage's Monster Hunter Prismatic is such a gay-coded fucking thing. It's great.
You like their
they literally have
their
a
little
unicorn horn. Like, yeah.
That's
And
for
their
his
prismatic is
female
like
persona, though.
scaled gay flag. I love it so much.
That's for the way persona. That's for a female persona.
Yeah.
Oh man. I do
It's
love
fair.
that the Palico's like the Palico is just a bomb bomb barrel with a cat
I've
inside.
not actually seen anybody in this anti-mage skin yet, but I've also not just seen that many anti-mages. Yeah, dude, the like anti-mage right now, anti-mage and anti-mage's persona. Actually, it's better to show you Mirana. Default Mirana versus persona Mirana is like, so like Mirana herself looks pretty bad. Sagan's on fucking life support, dude. Sagan is
So
looking
sad.
Sagan is looking up bridges in his area. Like, it's not looking good for Sagan. And then you get to Persona and it's like, oh, we know what a normal map is now. Wow. It's crazy. Like the difference is so stark, dude. It's so stark. Oh, it's so stark.
There's so many heroes in this game that is just like,
Yeah, like I don't
man,
give a shit about like the lady I care about.
Is it doing it again? Am I crazy?
put them
I
up.
don't think I don't have audio again. Is it just when you queue it just kills audio?
You
Is
gotta
that what's
figure your
going
shit
on?
out, DK.
It was literally working until you queued.
Do you want me
yeah,
to
there are,
stop
like,
queuing?
So many.
Yeah, stop queue. I'm gonna close this shit and open it again, and I'm just gonna no more alt tabbing everything.
Never
stays
alt tab
exactly
for the
here.
rest of your goddamn life.
There are just so
Apparently-
many heroes in this game that are just like, yeah, this is still a game that people are, you know, expected to play on like a fucking potato because
Mhm.
like, brother, what are
Right.
these 720p textures? Like they gave a couple of heroes some pretty good
Do we
like
got
love as far
audio,
as like
DK?
Yep, we got audio. It's just I can't alt tab, which is real rough because my instinct is to click Discord notifications.
Yeah, I agree with you,
We've got our
Tony.
work cut out for us, eh, Sagan?
So like, there are the characters. There's like so many characters in this game that just need the like bring them from 2013 to 2023 at the very least. Like, I feel like default Pudge. Actually, no. I think my favorite go-to is just default Morphling. Like, dude just looks like ass. I don't know. I feel like he looks like he looks like you tried to render toothpaste and you fucked it up. He just does not look good, man. He looks better. You think he looks better than Mirana? Mirana do look
How about
Your
we go win a
priestess
war?
has
pretty bad.
arrived.
It's pretty bad.
yeah. I mean,
pretty
like
bad.
this is also a game developed on like, you know, Source engine, so it's like
Source. Well, I thought the whole thing of Dota. No, Dota 2 isn't built on Source 2, is it?
His base model
Question
is
mark.
just particles. Yeah, my man
I
has
love
no
that
rig.
Morphling Direstone bindings is literally just there is armor hovering above Morphling's body. It's basically not even touching him.
I mean, that's a lot of the cosmetics in this game.
I'm noticing
dude.
that,
Like,
yeah,
they're-
a lot of these.
So, like, a lot of the way... So, as somebody who has ripped a lot of models out of Dota now, and and has done a lot of rigging and knows a lot about how this shit works now, almost all of the cosmetics in Dota are literally just armature-bound parents. Like, it is...
Yeah.
they're not even, like, actually weight painted. They're just mimicking the weight painting on the bones that they're, parented to. So, they'll
Attached
clip
to.
through shit a lot.
and most of the cosmetic skins do like have kind of give them like an up-res like makeover, sort of.
I
But
also
again, it is just like putting spackle on top of something.
I'm gonna guess that nobody plays Morphling.
No, he's really good right now.
And
They just updated him.
He's
Shotgun
he's
Morphling
played a
is
lot in
back.
pros.
But
Shotgun
before-
Morphling is back. Before
The
this
reason
most
I say
recent
this-
patch, he was not very good.
Yeah, like all of his skins are still available for purchase, and to me, that is the most intrinsic. Like that is the reason.
Oh
That's
no,
an
he just never got
$107.
good ones. Who has the
It's
most
because-
expensive skin currently? And is it still the Kunkka skin where you can see his feet?
Are you fucking with me?
I remember the cosmetic where you
no.
can see his feet on the work. I don't even know if it's purchasable in game, but there was like there's a skin that I think you can only get on the workshop now.
Isn't
where
it
you
the
can, where you can see
PA
his
immortal?
feet. I don't know if it beats out feet Kunkka.
I think Feet Kunkka, if it's the one I'm like,
Just
the
go
most
go to the
expensive one
actual
here is
Steam workshop.
104.
Like don't go to. You would have to do it outside of Dota or in the like shift tab menu, the
Wait,
like
we should-
workshop or whatever.
I remember some of the Warhammer collab
Okay. Oh,
skins
thank
are
God.
pretty fucking
Gar, you said I have to
expensive.
do it in the Steam workshop. I instinctively alt tabbed, but thankfully my audio is still here,
Okay,
so we're
yeah, I
good.
was like, yeah, shift tab should not break your audio. Maybe I don't know. I don't know anything about your Linux setup, dude. And
That's the
Salemi,
thing,
they're a
man.
ball
It's weird,
because listen,
because-
this is the Hanu tailbead of
Spot.
Dota. You gotta have at least one in your game, you know. Also, Jed, I don't know if you saw, but I DM'd you a thing if you want to have a little PNG. on stream.
Oh, I'm so sad. I want to buy this. If someone told me this was $20, I would probably get it. It's the fucking companion cube IO skin. It's a
I have that
Portal
one.
reference. I want it. It's so
Wait,
good.
just never mind. No, I don't.
Oh, that's
I think
so
I traded it to
cute.
somebody.
That's crazy. You couldn't pry this from my dead body. Oh, I love it so much. I'm very sad I cannot get this. At least I don't think I can. Shift tab this time. I still hear audio, so we seem okay. Where the hell's... I don't know what the community thing
adventure.
looks like. clock guides discussion. Would it be Steam Workshop? Not
No,
really.
no, it would be somewhere in the store. I don't know. I don't buy cosmetics, dude. Like I'm probably the worst. This is like my biggest Dota weak point is anybody asking me how to find like the cosmetics shop on the Steam like marketplace. I don't fucking
I was
know.
like, I refuse to spend money on this shit.
No, like I've spent a good amount of money in Dota, but it's always just been the collector's cash, and then I used to buy the battle passes when they were actual like
Agar.
a thing. And they were good.
I think I have found the most expensive skin, and if it's not, I'm very afraid, and it is on Invoker.
It's definitely
And
not
it
an
is his-
Invoker skin.
Are we sure? Because $467
No,
feels
it's
high.
at least in the thousands for the most expensive Dota
Ooh.
skin. It's
Oh my!
yeah, like
that's
that's not even
insane.
close. There's like a really old Pudge Hook cosmetic. Why? A question of all time, Slummy. I will never fucking like. I don't know, man. People, listen. You tell people dude, you can be green, and then they're like $4 billion.
I'm looking for how. What do you mean Pudge? He doesn't even have any. I guess it's probably one of the
Incredible Adventure.
unavailable skins.
Unavailable.
That's what you would
The
think,
problem is-
Salemi, but it's like a cosmetic from like 2011. So like, and like only like a certain handful of people actually bought it, and Valve has never digitally made more. So there's digital scarcity.
Oh yeah, I got so lucky with the CS:GO nonsense. I have opened a single pack in my entire life, and I got a red out of it, which I then resold at that I paid $2 for. I sold that bitch for 100.
Statistically, 10 out of 11 people play Dota. Damn,
Returning
really
to
do.
matchmaking. Wow,
they really do.
crazy.
So fucked
Feast of Obsession is a very sick looking skin.
I like to think that it's probably like somebody's saying, like, "Oh, they have somebody's playing with the coach. Oh, these people are sweats."
And they're right. I'm trying
Crap
really
lab.
hard.
What's
I
that?
just suck.
up.
All right. We are Radiant.
You
No,
are
we're Dire.
So
we need to click
you are going
bottom.
bottom lane with Sharkloaf.
Look at me go. I'm memorizing things.
Yeah.
Enigma
should probably
time.
give me last pick.
Yeah, you should
Oh,
pick.
Meepo's
You should
banned.
pick now on Tony and Sharkloaf, either or, whichever one of you guys. Definitely Tony, because
Oh.
you or Sharkloaf, because your character might be actually contested.
turn
Okay,
to
cool.
pick.
I apologize.
Tony, and then
I'll just keep sticking with.
I leave it to you two on who last picks. I feel like Jug is not a pick you have to be super scared about picking if that's the guy you're gonna
10
go.
seconds remaining.
Hero challenge.
Your turn to pick.
Am I going?
You're going safe
Safe.
lane, so top.
Okay.
That's the real brain rot adventure.
10 seconds.
So if you haven't already, this is mostly to Sharkloaf just because it's been a minute. Now that you've selected your hero, in the top like middle, there's a bunch of text bars, and one of them says guides. If you want to click on a guide, like on this strategy screen up at the top, there will be a thing that says guides. You can select one. That will probably help you in finding and making your items.
Yeah, I got it pulled up already. I just
Okay.
what's the position number I'm doing?
You're doing 4, but if there's a more popular one that says 5, you can pick that one. They're essentially going to be very similar, and it won't
Yeah.
super matter. So their team has really good team fight heroes. The main thing I'm going to say you guys have to worry about is Tidehunter, who has a big AoE stun, like a massive AoE stun, that he will probably use a Blink Dagger with to initiate. And then they also have a guy who's probably going to be their hard carry called Faceless Void. His ultimate is he puts down a big dome that freezes everybody inside it. And he's the only person who can move through it without being frozen. And so he like puts the dome down on the entire team fight, and then he runs in and like kills a guy, and then the dome expires. And they also have Pudge, who if you've not seen him yet, he is John Hookman. While you're walking out to where you guys are going to contest bounty runes, I suggest shift left clicking the first item in your build guide, and then control shift left clicking some more. that will add them to your quick buy bar. Very useful, so you don't have to wait inside your shop window when you're in lane. You can beat this guy up, Tony. You got your team. And they missed hook, so that's fantastic. Tony, you want to keep trying to hit the guy who's lowest HP if possible, but unfortunately they have their whole team here and you guys do not have your whole team here. Pudge is going to have another hook up vaguely soon, so just be careful. If you have a blood grenade, now's a great time to throw it when it's going to hit all these people. Alright, that's probably about it.
Nice work.
Good work. You guys got first blood. I would say now is the time to go try and secure this bounty rune, and then for the offlane people, maybe you can get this one if you get there in time.
I'm running to it. I think they're gonna have already taken. They have
Nope,
not.
You got
Mine.
it. All right, you have a bunch of money. You can already get yourself the items you've queued up, and then queue up some more while you're walking the lane. Tony, you're gonna walk over this way, and you're gonna place that sentry ward right here in the corner of this camp.
Okay, I do have a slight
Now
problem.
you're just gonna go back to lane. You're gonna eat a tango on the way there, and then put your mango in your inventory.
One small issue. Hold, please.
The game cannot be paused this early, and you are out of XP range of the creeps, so you might want to just walk closer while you're fixing whatever you're fixing.
Oh, I say. Yep. I'll assume this is in XP range. Ah!
Not quite.
Bad man.
But now you're there. If you want to, usually you'll want to immediately summon your dudes DK, and then just select all of them along with your guy, and then use those to help you CS. So like press your W, that makes all your dudes. There you go. And now good luck microing. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Adventure, if it becomes necessary. You're probably gonna need to buy yourself another set of tangos on Tony.
Yep.
So make sure you get that. Also, Sharkloaf, I see that you shared a tango to DK. Since you last played, they nerfed that so that it's very, very weak. So I would hold on to all of those for yourself mostly. And then DK, for your next tango, make sure you use the one that was shared to you by Sharkloaf, or it's going to expire. There you go. Nice. All right. Sharkloaf, you want to eat another tango, so you click on a tree with it, because you're pretty low HP. All right.
Wow, I've forgotten even that.
Alright, Sharkloaf, something I'm going to have you think about is I want to go see if your large camp is spawned. I'm pretty sure it is, and if it is, you want to attack it and then run right. Actually, DK is doing it. You might have done it a little bit too early. Oh, well, Sharkloaf pulled it for you, so it did not work out, but that's okay. Now you just want to power deny and try and, like, keep the lane here. You want to eat another tango when you can on both of you guys, because you're both pretty low. Be careful with your courier, Tony, because it's coming in a way that they're probably going to see it and hit it, so just be careful.
They pulled the wave.
You're doing great, though. Good work. Start walking towards him, Tony, so that when he starts running away, you're closer. Fantastic work.
Oh, it only restarted the timer.
Alright, Tony, you're going to go grab your Lotus, and then Sharkloaf, you're going to go grab the Lotus over here. I'm drawing on the ground for you. You just stand in this ring. That's going to give you that little flower. That flower has an active. When you use it, it immediately gives you HP and mana. Every time you get 3 of them, they combine into a bigger one, and then if you get 3 of those ones, they combine into an even bigger one. They show up there every 3 minutes.
Interesting.
You're just trying to press your E on that guy every time you have it up, Tony.
Yep.
Just be careful though, because he is Jonathan Hook. So if you keep a creep between you and him, he will never be able to hook you, because he could, like, his hook won't pass through ally or enemy creeps. So as long as there's a hook between you guys, he can't hit you. Your wave's gonna push up, so you want to think about attacking the small camp with the next wave. It's a little bit too late now, so just chill with Jet for now, and be pressing E every time you have it up. You're going to want to get yourself another set of tangos, DK. Also, this little zombie guy in your lane, his damaging ability that's hitting you is an AoE, and it steals stats from you. So it steals your strength, so you have lower HP. The main thing is it's an AoE, and he gets all the stats that he stole from you. So you want to try and stand far enough away from each other that a ring like this as an AoE can't hit both of you. That's mostly going to be on Sharkloaf because DK has to focus on CSing. So in general, if you see a zombie guy, you don't want to be in a ring of like this size around DK. Otherwise, he's going to get 2 stacks of stats off of you guys. It is temporary though, so it's not like a permanent thing.
I was wondering, like, that sounds insane.
You want to eat your tango? Fantastic. Good work. And you want to buy some observer wards and a smoke of deceit on Tony when you can. Same with Sharkloaf. Buy an observer ward and a smoke of deceit when you can. You got to back up DK.
Oh, hello.
It is time to just leave DK is dead. So another thing that has just happened that, oh, you've hooked the zombie. Fantastic. You're going to want to auto attack that zombie that's chasing you. Another thing about the zombie guy that you're playing in lane with, he has a very powerful ability called Tombstone, which summons a tombstone that will constantly spawn zombies that will hit you and slow you very powerfully. The tombstone, if it is killed, gives you a bunch of gold and immediately kills all zombies that have spawned from it. So a very, very important thing is if that character drops the tombstone, it'll destroy trees when he does it. So like you'll see it when he drops it, or if you see zombies chasing you, it's somewhere out of vision. If he drops that, you have to immediately decide, can we, together, the two of us, deal like 6 hits of damage? Because it doesn't have HP, it has ticks of damage. Can we hit it 6 times before we die? Is like the question you have to ask. If the answer is no, just immediately start running away because it's going to keep spawning zombies on you, which are going to start hitting you more and slowing you more. Once you get out of range of it, it's less scary because it only spawns zombies if you're within its range. But if you ever see little zombies running at you and you don't see the tombstone, it's usually universally, it is time to fuck off. Also, yeah, their mid laner is roaming on you guys, so you want to back up a little bit. Maybe pull this large camp. You can get a creep over there in time, but it's probably a little bit too late. Alright, it's time to bail. That's their mid laner. That's the tombstone I was talking about. It is, we cannot hit it, so it is time to just bail. Unfortunate. They put a bunch of abilities down, and that was pretty. You guys are pretty far up. When you respawn, you immediately want to go like TP back to your lane and go contest the Wisdom Rune. They may end up needing you, Galaxy, for that, but you're very low mana. We'll find out. You want to TP immediately? You guys really can't. Okay, it's too late now, but you still want to TP immediately. And you want to go check and see if they stole it. They probably have. I'm drawing on the floor. No, I'm drawing on the floor. I'm drawing on the map. Yeah, that happens at 7 minutes. Only one of you needs to go. Other person needs to go be in lane.
I was fucking.
Yeah, they already stole it. You can grab that. It's gonna give you free vision. And then you want to buy your boots of speed, Sharkloaf. Actually, you might have enough money to buy the Sage's Mask as well. Get all that sent to you. And then you want to place an observer ward over here if you can on Sharkloaf. And we'll continue pinging it and like drawing on the ground. That's a great spot for an observer ward. Should be careful going too far up, DK, because remember he can put down a unit that slows you a ton and spawns a bunch of zombies that hit you, and you have to hit it 6 times to make it stop. So if you are up this far and he puts it down there...
Is it hero or do my Eidolons count?
I think your Eidolons count as like half a hit. Somebody can let me know. Somebody who knows shit about Undying or can look that up. Your Eidolons, I don't believe count as full hits in for the sake of that, because I think it's hero damage specifically, and your creeps are not hero creeps. Thanks, Autumn. Alright, you want to get your Healing Lotus and your Mango back in your inventory, Tony, when you can.
Yeah, he's bottom.
And you still want to try and buy yourself an Observer Ward if you can find one, and a Smoke of Deceit, which is the purple orb button. You guys need to back up. It is time to run away, DK. Run through the trees if you can, because they're going to cut you off. If you double tap TP, you'll be able to get out. Double tap. Okay, too late now. Unfortunate. That was good, though. Very good use of your wand. That guy is like actually almost dead. That was pretty close. He has an ability called Time Walk where he does this little dash, but it also restores his HP to what it was a few seconds ago. So he's pretty survivable as a result of that. They're diving your tier 1 bottom. I think it's a little bit too late to rotate, but in general, that would be a good time to TP, especially as a mid laner, Ember Spirit, because you can leave a Fire Remnant behind. So when they're TPing on, or when they're diving your tier 1 bot, it's a very good time to rotate. Now that you have Arcane Boots, you can be a lot more liberal with how often you're pressing Q on the enemies, Tony, but you still want to try and not Q the wave, because that's going to push the wave up.
Yep.
There's a new Lotus that you can go grab. I really, very good kill mid. I think I want you to try and grab yourself an obs if you can and secure a power rune. And then I really want you to be leveraging the fact that you have Fire Remnants. You're an incredible rotation hero, and your lanes could use use a gank. Try to push your wave out first because you want to get your CS. You want to push the wave out and then go do shit in general. You have your 21, Tony, but unfortunately that guy's a bit too big.
Okay. She ulted me.
Yeah,
Turns
that
out
was the
means I don't
time
get to
dome
move.
thing that I was mentioning.
There's too much going on because I'm also trying to figure out what fucking button I can do to do select all controlled units.
I can pause if you would like me to, but they're probably just going to unpause because nobody's disconnected, but that is a hotkey. So if you go to your settings and you go to units, under units, there is a select all other units on the right-hand side, and there's also select all controlled units on the left-hand side.
All right, I have it bound to V currently.
Okay.
Just got to remember that. All right. Let's see if I can...
Nobody's really able to help you, Jets. Just, watch out.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You really want to get back to mid if you can. Try and leave a remnant every single time that you like go somewhere or come back from somewhere. It's really, really useful for you being able to get around.
I think I had one that expired.
Unfortunate. In general, you want to try and make sure you keep a little mini game upkeep timer in your head for when they're going to expire so that you can leverage
Like
them to
they're
their
all up
full
here
extent.
again.
Yeah, there's 3 top. It is time to probably just bail. Like the hook guy is going to look for a hook. Good deny. Just get out of there, Tony. Hook guy is going to try and land a hook on you, so try and keep creeps between you guys and him. Bottom, it is time to push because there's 3 heroes top. So just try and push. Mid, you're looking to push the wave and get your power rune and then maybe make some sort of play bottom. You got phase boots you can use. You got a haste rune top, Galaxy. I don't know if you're going to get there in time. Very good stun from Tony, though. Tony has Macropyre, but I don't think you're going to be able to get anybody with it there. Bot lane, you just want to spawn your little dudes and just focus on getting CS. At this point, bot lane is like the safest place to be, so I might suggest that you just end up there on most of our cores, and if we can take a fight and get this tier 1, the map will open up a lot. Eidolon hits count for 1/4 of a hero hit against Tombstone. Thanks, Adventure. Yeah, so there's the answer to the Tombstone question. They are currently side pulling or trying to, but they messed up the timing, so it's not going to work. Careful, there's a lot of heroes bottom. It is time to black hole if you have a DK. Black hole. Fantastic black hole. You want to get your boots into your inventory when you can on Shark Loaf. That'll help you a lot. And then you want to finish your mana boots while you're dead. Fantastic chrono dodge. Unfortunate that you went back to the other one, but the first dodge was great. So conceptually, you're halfway there. You want to use your mana boots, Tony, and then you want to walk this direction because you're going to try and steal their wisdom rune at 14 minutes. Ideally, go like this or some variation of that. You don't want to walk under their tower. You don't want them to see you. But we are almost certainly not getting our wisdom rune here at 14. You guys can try, just be aware that like they know that's an objective. They might try and contest you for it. Yeah, just be...
Your middle tower is under attack.
Alright, looks like Tony's got it. All right, and you got it bottom. Fantastic. All right, get out of there top if you can.
Your middle tower is under attack.
At this point, you just need to get CS on Ember. You're about like 6 minutes behind-ish on CS,
Your
or at least on items. Probably looks like you having to push out bottom still. Mid is going to be very hard for any of your team to take because nobody really has team fight ult at the moment because we don't have Black Hole for another while. After you finish Midas, DK, I just want you to go straight Blink Dagger. That is what is going to be needed next for this game. And feel free to just push the wave out at this point, DK. There is no like staticking anymore because of how far the laning stage has progressed. So it is just your goal at this point, DK, is to like push is to like never walk beyond this line unless you see enemy heroes elsewhere. Because they're probably just going to kill you. So yeah, just farming that camp with your Eidolons tanking for you is great.
They have vision in our jungle, right?
They have a lot of vision everywhere at this point.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them in our jungle, so I wouldn't wander into there.
Yeah, you should just basically only be showing up mid to push out the wave, and then you should be bottom helping to try and pressure that tower. So you can leave a remnant behind and then show up when the tower is pushed in, which is about to be like 4 seconds from now. Tony, instead of going Pavis, I think I would probably say that you want to go a Force Staff or a Yule Scepter this game. Actually, you've gotten used to Yules. I would say do Yules. You can throw your stun and then you gotta back up. If you throw your stun, it's gonna go this direction because there's a guy chasing your carry. Very close. If you throw Macropyre, you might be able to get that guy, but I'd be very careful just because the rest of their team might be behind him. While you're here, Tony, go up this staircase and you want to place an Observer Ward right there. That's going to give your team some useful vision for when they push. You do have a stacked camp here if somebody can grab it. Alright, throw down your ult as well, Tony. Fantastic. You got your Greater Healing Lotus. Next time you take a fight and you get low like that, Greater Healing Lotus is very useful. Also, Galaxy, this is a fantastic game for you to be an Orchid carrier so that you can actually get kills. I do not think Desolator is going to facilitate you being able to kill anybody this game, unfortunately. Just because of your farm status right now. So they have at least a sentry down here, and they have a sentry down probably over here as well, so you guys do not have any vision down there. Taking this tower is like the most important thing that you guys could be doing objective-wise right now, so yeah, just throwing abilities and stuff is great. Your Frog Stomp is really great for pushing waves, Sharklow, so if you throw that under the wave, it'll help. Unfortunately, DK's probably dead. Maybe you can Q that guy, but...
I tried to ult. Dude, I'm very confused by my ult. Why does it have a circle? Because I can't seem to cast it away from me.
It's on you. There is no, like, it's basically melee range on you.
I need to change that shit to quick cast then, because
it also has a pretty long animation. So what might be happening is you're clicking it far enough away from you that your character's trying to walk there to get to where you
right then I was spam casting it on my body because the last time I did it, it didn't work.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a very short cast range, but it has a pretty long animation. You want to use your Arcane Boots every time you can, Sharkloaf, unless there's like somebody else to use them on. Getting your mana back is very useful.
I don't are pushing mid.
Oh, interesting.
I would probably be trying to cut waves on Galaxy at this point, since you have the like highest capacity to bail. Cutting waves is a pretty good way for you to be able to participate.
Oh, my ult got canceled somehow. Cool.
Yeah, if they kill you during
No, I wasn't dead. It never went off. The cooldown was on cooldown before it seemed to have done the animation.
While you're dead, go to your settings, DK, and we're gonna go to game, and we're going to find under game, under unit orders, there's a thing called channels on the left hand side. Do you have abilities require hold /cancel to stop turned on?
The enemy's middle
Abilities
tower
require-
has fallen.
It's under channels in unit orders under the game
Yes.
settings. Yeah, you want that on so that you have to hit your stop key to stop your ults.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, yeah, that's good then. Just go back to playing.
Oh, that's not where I was trying to tell.
Yeah, I would hit. You can hit S to cancel that. That's okay. Use your Midas on some creeps if you can. You're probably still gonna die to the tombstone unless you hit it a bunch. Well, that's Ravage down, needlessly, but it is down.
Interesting.
Craft your
Ravage, yeah.
neutral item while you're dead.
yeah,
And
that's what I
the
was thinking.
item that you build called Hand of Midas is a farm accelerator. So it costs a bunch of money to
need
build,
to go
essentially gives you no
kill-
stats, but it has an active that instantly turns a creep into a bunch of money and gives you a multiplier of that creep's XP. So you never want to have that have any charges if possible. You always want to use it to eat a creep. Ideally, you eat a large creep in a large camp, but when you're about to die, anything will do because it restores charges every 90 seconds.
All right, so I'm heading bot to
Your
the
priority
3-stack
is to find a thing to Midas.
one. Ember, don't do it. I need that. Galaxy,
Yeah, just Midas both of those if you can. The other one as well. All right, cool, great. In 30 seconds, this is going to go back up. That is for Sharkloaf to worry about. DK, I want you guys to be thinking about playing around your Juggernaut right now because he's your strongest character on the team. Ember, I never want you using your TP scroll unless it's to get to a fight, basically, which at this point is not really going to happen because that means you'd be TPing home. Just focus on trying to split push and having remnants where you think are useful. DK, you want to be bot right now. You want to be playing around your Juggernaut hero, who's the sword guy.
I followed Ember Spirit like an idiot.
Unfortunately, this Observer Ward is blocking your Ancient Camp, so that was a really good attempt to stack Tony, but the Observer Ward is blocking it.
I forgot about that.
Alright, you guys are going to go with your Juggernaut, and he's maybe going to be getting into a fight now, so you want to be thinking about, we have Black Hole in 2 seconds. Ember is probably dead mid, so just be trying to push bottom. If you have an... That guy can maybe die, but you don't have any catch right now because you don't have any blink daggers. That's a pretty good Observer Ward. Just be careful, their team is here. Yules yourself if you can, Tony. Double tap Yules. Great. Drop your ult when you're back down and use your wand. Very close. That was still fantastic. That was a really good black hole.
I did as much as I could to Faceless. He didn't really care though.
You're trying to throw your W down and then use your wand on yourself when you can on Sharkloaf. Your wand is your top right corner item. There you go. Alright, that was still pretty solid. You lived a little bit longer.
Your top tower is under attack.
Alright, that
Not
was
ideal.
mostly... That went about as good as we could have hoped for it to go. Unfortunately, we didn't have Galaxy for the fight, so it was a little bit lopsided.
Should I Blink Dagger or Force Staff, you think? Or is the Yules enough?
Yules is perfectly good. I think for this game, honestly, I want you to be buying I'm trying to think of what helps your team the most more than just you. Because you're probably going to be up front, it'd be helpful for you to have a Glimmer Cape, so I'd just say Glimmer Cape next. I'd be abusing the portal galaxy. Also, you're farming on low ground with no vision, which is just really scary. You could, once you push out that lane, you can go through the portal and cut a wave galaxy. That's a lot safer than farming this jungle. And it's also a lot faster because you have not bought any items that accelerate your ability to farm jungle, whereas waves are going to give you more XP and more gold, and they're going to help your team's map pressure. They're going to come kill you now. That's mainly why you don't want to be farming the jungle. You just want to push a wave, end up on the other side of the map, push that wave, and then once you force a response, you want to get out of there and be somewhere else. This is going to be a team fight, and we don't have Black Hole, so we probably want to back up. good drums usage. I would still be backing up. We don't really want to take this fight here because we don't have any of our strong buttons and they have theirs. Very good Yules. Use your wand when you're down. Maybe you live. Probably not.
Nope.
Unfortunate that
Hardly.
they've gotten the hook. Maybe you can throw your stun down after you're back out. You did get it down. That's nice. Very nice Manta Jet. We have Black Hole in 18 seconds, but we're probably going to now be dead before that happens.
Wow. Did not even get to move.
Yeah, they're about, like, you guys have essentially 12 minutes of resources to their 24. So it's pretty lopsided at this point.
Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle
At this point, it is still just you want to be split pushing on Galaxy. You don't really walk up and do anything about this. You leave a remnant behind, and then you go split push. All right, we have our W. We can hit multiple people with it. Fantastic, good work. We're throwing out our E and our D. All right, that's about it. Tombstone is down, and we're not going to be able to kill it, so it is time to back up. Tombstone has a very big AoE that it's misspun zombies on. Very good work with the catchy lick there.
middle barracks are under attack.
And just be careful, you're still not able to kill Tombstone, so it's a lot of damage.
Holy shit, you're not kidding.
I mean, that's mostly they just ate Hook and they ate multiple Undying Qs. You probably want to go back to base while your team is dead on Sharkloaf and just get your
Regen
mana back.
mana.
Your top tower.
Actually,
is
you have
under
mana
attack.
boots still, so now it's probably time to walk up. This is still going to be really hard. They have a lot of initiation tools, and if they grab Jet, it's basically over. I don't really know if you guys do anything about them taking Megas. Maybe you could throw Macropyre down and then stun after, and then see if you can get something with that. You want to stun after, though. If you don't stun them, they just walk away. You can throw your stun at your teammates. Okay. Alright, that's Tombstone again. You guys can attack it all as a team and try and kill it, but Pudge has Blink Dagger, and he's liable to blink forward and try and get a guy. So just be careful. Alright, that's the Blink Dagger. Alright, good
Goodbye,
kills. Alright, maybe you can defend from getting Mega'd. Oh, actually, you still have bot lane, never mind.
Juggernaut, please.
You don't want to buy tangos basically once landing phase is over. It's better to just have other sources of regen. You're gonna press your E on the wave as well, Tony, and then we're gonna go do some warding and dewarding. So buy a couple more sentries and as many obs as you can on Tony and Sharkloaf, and then you guys are gonna go to the triangle together. You want to be queuing this wave as often as you can because this has to be pushed out. Sharkloaf, you can use your W. You just want to make sure you get these CS ideally. Alright, you guys are gonna go in here, Sharkloaf and Tony. You're gonna send your courier, or you can just use your W, Tony, to not currently, but put a sentry down over here-ish on Tony or on Sharkloaf. And then Tony's gonna cast his W on the high ground after the sentry is down. So sentry there. Okay, somebody did it. Yeah, there you go. Now kill the observer ward too. Alright, cool. It is time to bail because we've taken a really long time to do this, so their whole team is here. We're gonna drop an observer ward on the way out right there if we have one. Right there, just one observer ward. Alright. That's two, but that's okay. Alright, now we are just pressing Q on that, Tony, and then we're backing up if we have to Q it. It looks like our Jug got it mostly. If you can land W and then ult on that guy, Tony, that's pretty rad. He's just gonna keep pressing his ability on the tower, and it does tower damage, so. Fantastic work. Very good work. Alright, it is time to get in there and throw your W down on Sharkloaf. Nice W. Alright, this is a great black hole. Get in there, attack some stuff. Unfortunately, we did not get in there fast enough. But that was a pretty solid
I
black
tried.
hole.
I fucked up actually because I meant to summon demonic summon and then black hole so I could control the
Yeah.
little minions to beat the shit out of people.
Also,
and I
in
fat
general,
fingered.
you are having a game that is tough for Enigma because you have a fantastic teamfight ultimate, but they have two fantastic teamfight ultimates. They have Chronosphere's like time. They have Faceless Void's Chronosphere, and they have Ravage. So basically, you are forced into this game of chicken DK, where unless you have BKB, which doesn't even help you with the Chronosphere thing. But basically you're forced into a game of chicken where they have to do their thing first, otherwise they can just counter your thing by pressing their team fight button. Like if...
Unless I hit them with mine, right?
Yes, yeah, if you can hit all of them with yours, then you're good, but you didn't catch Ravage Hero or Chronosphere Hero in it, so they were able to just cancel your thing.
I thought I got Tide Hunter in that.
Maybe you did. I don't know, but somebody was able to cancel your thing. Was mostly what I was able to internalize. Tombstone is down right there, spawning zombies on you guys constantly, so that's going to do a lot of damage.
I can't use my thing for 30. So.
Yeah, they're just going to be trying to fish for hooks in Fountain. So at this point, it is now just... if you die when you respawn, just don't move or click any abilities, and you become uninteractable, so they can't just stand here and Fountain farm.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So if you touch
Wait.
nothing on Jakiro, okay, well you've already already moved, so you are now hookable out
I
of
have a
Fountain.
crazy,
but it looks
crazy
like they're just
question.
ending, so that's good.
It says kills a non-hero target. Does that mean I can use Hand of Midas on his tombstone?
No.
Is under attack.
Damn. I guess it does say attack and attacks enemy creeps.
Yeah. All right.
All right. First game Enigma. Didn't know what my button to select not me was.
That's okay. I think you got a lot better at moving your dudes around at the end. Sharkloaf, how did we feel about Frog Aura AoE man?
I mean, it was the first match that was kind of rough, but I mean, it was fun to play as, but...
Hell yeah. Yeah, he's kind of in a weird spot right now. I think he probably will get a little bit... he'll probably get some little buffs over time. But your biggest thing early game is mostly Catchy Lick is a pretty good save tool, but it's also great for initiation. And your AoE mini stun cancels so many people's like TPs, channel abilities, and it's great for pushing waves.
Yeah, I helped with the first blood at the start with it, so like that was fun.
Yeah, that's a good point, Adventure. Now that we're back on the main menu, if you go back to your settings on DK, if you intend to play Enigma more, there's a couple buttons that I would say are probably useful to have. So back in the game tab under unit orders, unified orders with control is something that I like to use when I have
Oh
a
my
bunch of
god,
units.
yes.
That just makes it so anything that you hotkey in after you're holding down control will do it for everybody. So if you click to move somewhere, it'll do it for everybody. If you click to attack something, it'll do it for anybody.
But does that include myself?
Yes.
Okay, important.
So
it unifies orders, but does it actually select everything?
No, it does not. So you'll remain selected on whatever
gonna...
you currently have. It's just going to unify orders. And then in terms of selection, that is where we are going to go back up to the hotkeys tab.
Hold on, I gotta test something real quick.
Okay.
Because if that's the way it works, then if I do this... Oh! Okay, no, just having unified control means that I can do a lot of micromanaging bullshit a lot easier.
Yeah, and then
I can click somewhere and then just let go of control and then move myself doing something else.
What's also useful, like if that's better for you, then that's fine. The thing that I use frequently is just in hotkeys, under units on the right-hand side. I mentioned this in the middle of the game. I wasn't sure if you were able to bind it. Select all other units.
I have it set to V, yeah.
Yeah, remember, it works the same way as the select hero thing. So if you double tap it, it'll snap your camera. So like that might be useful for you as well. So like double tapping whatever your select hero button is, which I think you're League player, so it's probably space. Like hitting it,
Oh, yeah,
hitting it
important-
once just changes your unit selection. Double tapping snaps your camera.
I think I may. Oh, I had the wrong facet as well, which probably did not help.
That's okay.
How many? How many?
Do you have
300
any
each.
hotkey or settings related questions, Tony or Sharklove?
Don't mean to cut you
No,
off.
it's
I'll be
just
back in like
it's
2
just
minutes.
trying to remember the game. Like,
Yeah.
that's probably my one. I have a headache right now from all of that, so I'm
That's all good.
probably gonna dip out here.
Yeah, thanks for
the
playing.
games.
I hope you
Thanks for
enjoyed
playing.
being a funny little frog guy who plays music with his
I
with
did
his
enjoy
little
that.
trio of
It's
frogs.
so fun.
Hell
If
yeah.
you're on the main screen, just know that you can spam click the Maraca frog to make him.
Yeah, you can click
absolutely
all the
boggled.
frogs on the main menu and they'll do little dances and stuff, but if you spam click them, they
It's great.
they just jiggle. I think bottom
so
left frog
funny.
is the best to spam click because he makes a really
100%.
he makes a very surprised face. I like that.
He makes a face like I am grabbing him on both sides and shaking him up and down. That is
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that's which is ideal in my opinion. All right, I'm gonna run to the
100%.
bathroom real quick and then we can debrief more or talk about another game.
Yeah.
They patched that out and reduced CD from 110 to, oh, it's just money now? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I get, that shows you when the last time I built Midas was. I've
I'm
not
hopping
played
out
Ogre
of
in a
Discord. Goodbye, everybody.
See you, Schlof. Thanks for the game.
Cool.
Oh, go. Yeah, maybe we do a bot game together sometime, Sharkloaf, and I can give you the ropes again like you did with me and Deadlock. Oh, all right, gamers. Any debrief thoughts? Any post video thoughts, or are we rearing and ready to go again?
I understand now why it wants me to do Facet 2 and I also realize now that I actually built my shit out of order, shocking no one. Hand of Midas was a situational item that you are only supposed to get if your farm is interrupted and you know the game's going to go late so that you can roam more effectively.
Yeah, Midas on Enigma is rough. That basically means that something has gone really wrong.
Well, it's the opposite. According to this guy is like, your farm is basically uninterrupted. Just roam and clear shit so you can gank easier. Ow.
In general,
check.
Midas is a tool for characters that it used to be a tool for characters that really want levels, but now I don't fucking know what the fuck it's good for if it doesn't give XP
Hand of
anymore.
Midas is valuable only if you know the game will go late and you can take advantage of that with early levels and faster farm.
I think your guide is out of date, mostly because it doesn't like, as of the most recent patch, like 7.4, it doesn't give XP anymore.
It says 7.4b.
I don't
They
know.
might not
Maybe they
updated
didn't
the
update the
description,
Midas
though.
text. Yeah, they might not have changed the text on it.
Also, it says it no longer has an experience multiplier, but not that it no longer.
Yeah, it doesn't. So it used to multiply the XP of the creep that you killed. Now it doesn't do that anymore. It just turns them into money. So in general, the concept hasn't changed though. It's you're spending a bunch of money to buy a stock bond that will appreciate in 25 minutes. If you can use this item off cooldown for 20 to 25 minutes, it will pay for itself and then start generating you a bunch of money. If you can't do that and the game is going to end within 20 to 25 minutes, and you're not going to be able to use it off cooldown, then you have essentially spent a bunch of money on a thing that will make you money 20 minutes from now, but doesn't give you anything immediately. Because essentially for this thing to offset its own cost, you have to use it off cooldown for a pretty long period of time. But then after it's offset its own cost, it's just straight money into your pocket.
Yeah.
So there are games when you can do that and there are games when you can't. And in general, when you're learning, the games are going to be very volatile, and I would not lean onto, I'm going to turn all of my early game money into no sort of advantage. Because that basically requires you to be good at knowing when to farm and when to fight, and you will not know this as a new player. So I'd much rather you get an earlier Blink Dagger or get a BKB so people can't cancel you while you're ulting. That will be much more impactful for our purposes for now than getting a Midas Will. That's also true, but yeah.
On the note of knowing when to farm and when to fight, something I'm constantly running into is that, like, okay, I've pushed out the lanes a little bit. I just need a little bit more money to get just a little bit more to edge out like an item or something, like maybe get a Blink Dagger or whatever. But then, like, it always feels like that there's always posturing for a fight, and I'm like, well, if I'm just caught farming and not participating in a fight, then I am being bad on my team, and I don't want to be, an anchor.
I wouldn't
so I have to go
worry about being
fight.
an anchor at all, because like I am, especially when I'm coaching, I am like paying attention to what you're doing, and if I'm not telling you not to do what you're doing, you are not doing anything that's like devastating. Like if you were doing something that was super fucking awful, I would interrupt you and like mention it. So like you've been doing fine. To help with that, I want to have you try and look at just where the creep waves, where your allied creep waves currently are, because you're not always going to know where the enemy creep wave is, but allied creeps you have vision over. So when your allied creeps are pushing out, that's kind of giving you free information, right? Because they have vision around them, and somebody is going to want to kill those creeps eventually. Like either somebody's going to want to be on the enemy team is going to want to be near them because of XP, or they're going to want the CS. So if all of those waves are far away from you and they're in like danger territory, that is when it is time to try and like ward up the jungle and then use that vision you've given yourself as a like protective bubble. Essentially, you want to use your wards to build warnings for you of like, this is an air. So like imagine a circle, right? And put inside of this circle in your head the things that you want to farm, either jungle camps or where a creep wave is consistently meeting. You want to put wards on the outer edges of this bubble because you don't want to know when enemies are inside this bubble. You want to know when they're coming to this bubble. So something that might help alleviate your, I don't know if I should be waiting for a fight to happen or when to farm, is just having more vision and looking at your mini-map more. In general, fights are going to happen when your team has a point of contact that's very far forward. What I mean by point of contact is like the guy the enemies are going to run into first. So if you have a teammate who is pushing under a tower, yeah, maybe you want to be thinking about a fight is going to happen because that guy is like going to be interacted upon by the enemy team. But if everybody on your team is out of vision and is like jungling or something, or they're like roaming around somewhere, you're probably safer to like be trying to accrue resources and stuff. It's so much of it is just going to be stuff that comes over time, and I don't want to overwhelm you, but my general response is put down more wards, look at your mini map more.
Oh no, I have to step away for a sec.
Oh, okay.
Gotta heat up some item.
Okay.
Item? Food.
Some item. Okay.
Some item.
Do you want us to do one without you, or are we waiting for you to have food?
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Are you guys cool with trio queuing?
And if not, like it'll be probably 10 minutes tops.
I leave
up
it
to you.
I leave it to your guys' discretion.
It would just be 3 of us.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the trio.
Okay. Galaxy and Jet, are you guys cool with that? And if so, does one of you want to lane with Tony still? I think Tony was with Jet last game. Are we cool to keep doing that?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, cool. So we're obviously probably going to have to flex somewhat around what the other 2 randoms want to do. So worst case scenario, Tony, if they are a duo and they want to both go safe lane, you'll just go off lane with Jet. Or Galaxy, just whoever wants to go in general. But we're going to be trying to put Tony into 5, ideally 4 if one of the randoms takes it. So in general, when we get the match, just try and click on whatever lane I end up telling you you're going to go to, Tony, on the little mini-map preview, and then just lock your hero as soon as you can. Wow. Oh. God. How do you feel about early laning stage, Tony? The first 5 minutes of the game, does that feel like the part of the game you have the most grasp over?
Other than trying to like juggle between helping with last hits or denies in my case, and then also trying to juggle pulling creep waves. It's not too bad.
In an ideal scenario, you'll like not have to pull, but pulling basically is a consequence of either the person you're in lane with has fucked up the wave, or the enemies have fucked up your wave. Usually it's a combination of both in the tier that we're playing at right now.
I think most of it is just like I'm pretty centered on trying to make a play happen if I can help it.
Yeah, I mean, while you're learning, boundary testing and limit testing is like the most important thing. I would much rather somebody that dies constantly because they're playing overly aggressive than somebody who is like very scared of dying and just like crazy passive, because the person who's overly aggressive will actually learn the limits of their hero, whereas the person who's passive will not like gain any new information. So like I encourage that behavior. Try and test the limits of your hero. You've been getting better at constantly using your E or your D off cooldown. Also, to answer your question, adventure, just anybody with like a slow or burst, honestly, like somebody who profits off of the route is really good. You're back, DK?
Yeah.
Okay. Put you in.
I was going to make something more complicated, and then all of the things that I needed to make it, someone else in the house had used and not cleaned, so
Bam.
made something a bit simpler.
Hell yeah. But yeah, mostly just somebody that can profit off of the route usually, or somebody who can just do burst, because like holy shit, you have Oracle just has like fucking insane early game kill potential. I highly recommend Oracle. If you like IO, Oracle is the reason I'm not playing IO is because I feel like you give up too much agency. He's so fucking cool, and like if you can get somebody to understand, like another big problem is even at high elos, so many people just don't know how to play with IO. So like even if you're playing out of your mind, if you have a guy who like has everybody pre-muted, and even if you like ping like, hey man, like if you communicate 6 ways to Sunday, I'm going to relocate you to this fight because you have your ultimate up and we can kill this guy, and like I have a ward down, we can see him, we're gonna go kill him. If he like is like alt tabbed in his brain and like doesn't move his camera or anything and just walks away from you and breaks tether, like you're shit out of luck. You can't do anything. Oracle fixes a lot of the frustrations I have with playing IO with randoms, because Oracle like does a lot of what I want to do, which is like save hero, strong positioning, lots of healing, but he also has damage. Like that's another big thing, is damage very good. All right, so you can still go safe lane on Tony. So you want to click the little mini map with your purple icon, and then you want to lock your hero immediately. Looks like your random is going to go mid, so Galaxy will be playing position 4.
10 seconds remaining.
So Galaxy, that probably means you're picking. All right.
Your turn to pick.
IO is a mic-required hero in my opinion. Absolutely, yeah. I 1000% agree.
Somebody on their team is saying that, can we have the coach please? We need it.
Hell yeah.
So who's picking?
Remaining.
It's probably you and the
5
random
seconds
ideally,
remaining.
but yeah, nice. Yeah, listen, I used to play on a pro team, and playing on a pro team, IO feels so fucking euphoric, and I think the problem is I played him at too many on too many ticketed games to like ever go back, essentially. Like playing him with randoms who like don't know how to play like with IO feels like you've like lopped off 80% of your like highest skill capacity, because like people need to understand that like I'm running the calculations on the entire map right now, and I am leveraging you as an extension of my ability to do shit, and you need to be ready for me to come to you and tell you, hey, we are going here, here's what we're doing. And like, I'll have it planned out and I'll communicate it to you. But if you're not willing to like allow me to bring you somewhere to kill a guy, then like my ability to play the game like drops off a cliff. Agreed, adventure. Yeah, but it's still so much better when you have a pre-made, dude. Oh, the pre-made IO game. So good. All right, so we are buying our starting items, we are shift queuing and then control shift queuing so the rest of our early game stuff from our build. And then we are walking out with our team. I think we have a significantly stronger level 1, especially if we decide to make Eidolons early. They will
yeah,
expire
I start
before
with
lane
W.
happens, so I would only make them if a fight starts to happen, because it does cost you a significant amount of HP and mana. Like, that's not a non-zero amount.
Oh yeah, that's what I did last time. I didn't
yeah.
summon them till they re-engaged for whatever reason.
Yeah, that wasn't criticism. It's just like trying to help communicate to the team.
Can I summon them down the cliff, or do I have to walk?
You probably can if it's a cast point.
It looks like
ability
one,
point
but
target.
it has
Yeah,
like a line.
I think you can.
Okay.
Core's rage easier than ports usually.
Oh.
They might.
We have-
Yeah, they have a sentry, and now it's gone. But they know you have vision there now, so. Yeah, be very careful on 17% bash hero. So it looks like you guys are probably gonna end up getting these two. So I'd probably say, Tony, you just like chill out on this high ground right where you are, and then at like 4 seconds start walking back. If you, yeah, it doesn't look like your team's gonna fight, so just go start trying to grab it. Nice, 17%. All right. Yeah, that's mostly why I wanted you to go back to grab it, Tony, because Marana has grabbed it instead of you, and you guys are probably only getting one now. All right. What MMR bracket is this? We are coaching players who are in their first like 10 games, so
Negative 500.
this is unranked new players, so low. We do have some not new players, but it's still unranked and has at least half of the lobby as new players, so
do I want to?
You want to go body
if
block
they
their
warded?
camp. Yeah. Well, you see if they warded after. So you want to be standing in this camp at when it rolls over to a minute. They might try and contest you for that. You left a little bit early, so you're now like not in XP range for some creeps that are dying, but that's okay because your drought is. All right, now you go see if your camp is spawned. If it hasn't spawned, then you're putting a sentry ward on the corner of the camp so that you, okay, it's spawned. You're fine. All right, cool. You just want to walk up and be spamming your E on stuff. Your wave is going to push, so you want to actually pull. So you want to, you still want to try and E them, but it's too late now because you got to go pull. You got to go pull. So you're going to attack the camp and then run south. The thing that pulls the creeps is them seeing you get hit. So, okay, it's too late now.
Yeah,
You got to go back.
It's way too late.
You could have still got it there when you had started the attack animation, but then you canceled it. So because you have not put your sentry in their camp, you're going to have to either do that before it spills over to 2 minutes, or you have to stand in there again when it spills over to 2 minutes. You're going to want to tango up and get some more regen coming to you, Galaxy. You're very low.
Yep.
You're just focusing on
vision.
CSing DK. That creep's going to die. So it looks like she killed your sentry ward, Tony, so you can either buy another one or you can just deal with the fact that that has happened. You really need to pull the next wave, so I'm gonna say like just walk back and start thinking about that now. You've turned autocast on for your E. If you don't want that, you can either right click the ability or you can like alt press it. So you're attacking it and then
Thanks
you're
for pointing that
standing
out.
here, so attack it. And then they need to see the projectile hit
Okay,
you.
we can kill this guy, I think.
There you go. Okay, you got most of it. It's mostly they need to see the projectile hit you. So now you're trying to get every CS here. You're not preemptively attacking the jungle camp creeps, but you really want to get the money from them. All right, fantastic work. And then you're power denying. So whenever you are not worried about getting a jungle camp CS, you're immediately, as soon as your allied creep is below half, you're auto attacking them. You're going to think about going to get the Lotus, Tony. You don't want to be attacking these creeps. Those are just for drow. So Marana's going to have gotten the Lotus because you're too late now because it's already spawned, so she already got it. She didn't actually. She's right there. So you can think about going to walk over there now. Yep, it's still there. All right, that's all you. And then you're going to be thinking about pulling the next wave because they also pulled into the jungle. So you want to buy yourself another sentry ward, but you want to get boots first. So you're just thinking about sentry ward for next time. They pulled into the jungle, so your drow's going to be farming that. You want to help against the centaur, so just be spamming E on the centaur. They don't have any more regen on Luna, so if you can continue to harass her, it'll be really strong. You got to get yourself a salve on Spirit Breaker. You have traded away too much HP. So you either need to go home and then charge back, or you need to get a salve. You are like, unfortunately, you not being in lane is making it really hard for DK. You're gonna
I'm
have
just
to back
bad,
up, DK.
Actually.
Keep attacking him with your Eidolons, and you might actually be able to kill him. Attack her instead. Yeah, like you're doing great with the Eidolon microing. Hi, Kismet.
You pull back and let her come up, then hopefully she'll be close to our wave when I hit her, and we can get a stun off.
Yeah, you want to go for denies right now, DK?
Yeah, not happening. And I lost it. God damn it.
You're gonna need to buy yourself some more regen, DK. Probably a set of tangos and a healing salve.
Can I ever remember
We'll
where
ask
that is?
later
There it is.
adventure. You want to go try and help your drow contest this. So they pulled again, so you still need to, all right, go body block that camp. Body block that camp. You got to stand in it when it comes to 5 minutes so that more creeps don't spawn. All right, just back up. They're standing in it for you, so it's all good. You can press E on that guy and then Q him.
Nice job.
Feel free to Q him, Tony. You're full mana. You want to Q him. Oh, you got both. Fantastic. All right, feel free to eat a tango, and then you're going to buy yourself another set of tangos. You're thinking about the lotuses, top and bottom, that are spawning at 6 minutes. Very good job with the kill, DK. It's worth your life if you can kill her in general, because she's their hard carry and you're position 3.
Why are you last hitting? I have Eidolons.
Yeah, if you can get the CS with Eidolons, it is worth it.
I was trying to, but whoever's playing Spirit Breaker
You
kept
still
hitting
got
them.
him. Keep going.
Yeah, you still got dudes, but you want to focus on TPing back to lane for now. You want to be buying Observer and another Sentry and a Smoke when you can on Tony, and same with Galaxy. Good job remembering the Lotus. It is Lotus time, gamers.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Alright, it is 1 minute until Wisdom runes. We're thinking about if we can steal it bottom, and we're thinking about making sure we get it top. Alright, you want to eat a tango, Tony. You always want to be trying to be at least 90% or more HP. So if you're at 90%, you don't have to tango, but if you're below 90%, you're definitely tangoing. Alright, they have side pulled again, Tony. So you gotta be thinking about, I said Tony.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. They're gonna push up with that wave, so you can just chill out and get that. You're still really low, Galaxy, so you either need to buy more regen or you need to play more conservatively. Because your hero's strength is being able to be a brute and up in their face, and you're never gonna be able to do that at low HP. Gonna go get the wisdom on Galaxy. They're getting their wisdom in this lane, Tony, so you're gonna use that to try and block this camp with your body. It's too late now to spawn again. You can attack it and then run this way when this creep wave is about to die. So not right now, but when you see that that entire wave is about to die. So the range creep has to die too. So when the range creep is, oh yeah, go now, attack it and then run that way. Or just fight this guy. If you stun him, he dies. Throw your blood grenade as well. Fantastic work. Do we need to pause for DK? Okay, DK's back.
No, good to go.
Your
Sorry.
middle
No
tower
worries.
has fallen.
Your mid laner is top, so it is unfortunately that was their rotation. Not a super great one. You just want to be getting Blink Dagger next, DK, in this sort of game. Hi Alex, how are you?
Alright. I don't want to
Tony,
get triangle
try and get the
boots.
pull. If you attack that and run this way, you might be able to get it. Remember, the projectiles just need to hit you. So if you slow down a little bit there, so that
There's 4 here
it's
top.
too late now.
You want to get back to the
but if
tower.
you slowed down a little bit there, so that the creeps threw another projectile wave at you, your creeps would have seen it. At this point, you just want to be very careful, Tony, because you're completely alone. So just throw your E at them if you can, and otherwise you're just going for last hits. You really want to try and get these last hits. Remember what we practiced? You click on the creep first, and then you hit stop, and then you hold right click on them, and then you spam stop. Very good. Alright, your drow is back, so you're no longer the CSer. You're queuing up your next item, Tony, because you have a lot of money.
I do. Tribute.
Alright, there's another Lotus in 15 seconds. Lotus in 10 seconds. Feel free to queue up your next item, DK, as well. You're gonna get a Lotus in 4 seconds. Lotus just spawned, DK, if you want it. I don't know if DK is deafened or not. Try and go get this pole, Tony, when you can. You also sacked the camp, so that means the whole wave will die. Yep, just attack it, and you want to stand where they'll see you getting hit. Alright, they're killing your drow, unfortunately. That was all of Mirana's leap charges, though, so she won't be able to do that. You just want to catch this wave and attack it, and then run this way so that it follows you. There you go, and then you're just going for CS. Very nice CS, you're going for that one too. You're doing a little bit too much clicking on the ground, and it's forcing your character to turn a lot, and you have to remember turn rate slows down your ability to like actually get the CS on time. Very good work there, that was fantastic. Thanks for the follows. If you yeah, just if you see him low again, if you land your Macropyre into stun, he will die. You want to tango up when you can. Just be pushing the tower on DK at this point. You're doing a very good job scaring them out of lane. Tango up when you can.
Yeah, Luna left lane.
That was still a fantastic Macropyre, and it's gonna get your hard carry kill. They are, unfortunately, yeah, but that was still pretty good.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
All right. Fantastic. Unfortunately, DK, even when you're like ahead, you really do want to take your ult at level 6.
Yeah, no, that was not intentional.
Yeah, it's all good.
The thing suggested it, and I like didn't even realize it was 6.
Yeah,
it just highlighted W, so I clicked W.
Should be careful. They're all back now. They are pushing the wave though, because Luna has an ability that bounces her glaives between creeps. So just let them push up, and then you want to just farm where it's safe. And you're thinking about the fact that you have a TP and you're about to get your ult when you hit your next level. So if you end up needing to TP, you have a really strong ult. Yeah. You don't have blink though, so you're really you're prioritizing just like focusing on CS, because getting your blink is the most important thing for this game. Yeah, and we don't care about staticking anymore because you're alone in this lane. So even if you static, they can come bully you away from it. So yeah, you're just pushing hard. You are very low HP though, so just be careful. Yeah, you might die to this guy. If you ult him, he dies as well, but he has his own save ability. Yeah. That was close. If you used your drums and just ran straight into the trees here, you might have been able to live. Galaxy is going for the charge. You might be able to get that, actually. Well, you got them with the Eidolons, and it looks like maybe... Spearbreaker has ult as well, so it looks like you're probably getting this as well. Fantastic work. Alright, cleaned up. That still works.
Yeah, 188 to... If I sell that, I am now only 160.
Yeah. Just take your time. Feel free to go mid Galaxy once now that the tower is gone.
Middle tower is under attack.
Alright, we're thinking about Wisdom Rune in a minute and 15. Tony, you can try and go for putting down an observer ward. I'd say probably over here.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Just be careful that they might have a sentry down there as well. Be that guy and then back up. They've rotated a bunch of people. Use your Lotus. Use your Lotus. And then drop your ult. Drop your ult. Fantastic. Alright, and use your Q. Then use your wand. You might die first.
I do not have ult now.
Use your Q. Okay. I appreciate the effort on that rotation, but it was 4 heroes, so it's going to be rough. Your Ogre's here now too, though. DK, if you TP bottom, it might be worth it. If you have a TP for bottom tower.
I do not.
It's 12
15
seconds. Okay. Just try and focus on bullying the Luna then, and then at 14 minutes, Jakiro hero, you're going to TP top. Tony, you're going top, and then you're going to your Wisdom, Tony. Also, DK, just remember that you have to be in the XP range of the creeps for you to actually be able to get the CS. So just from where you're standing right now, if you hover your mouse over your like golden level 7 in the corner, you can see what the XP range is. So just keep that in mind, where like even if you have controllable even if you have controllable units, if you're not that close to the creeps, you won't get their XP. Get that blink dagger sent out to you, and then Tony, you want to buy the purple smoke of deceit little orb from the shop. You guys can definitely bring DK somewhere and then use that. So get that sent to you immediately, Tony. You guys can bring DK somewhere, and you guys can probably leverage your ult to get a fight. Bottom is very scary right now. That's like basically their entire team. I would still be mid on Galaxy. Like there's no need for you to be here right now.
Oh, Centaur.
That's a lot of creeps that are dying to nobody. That's only Centaur. Like he's the only guy up there. They're looking to take a fight bottom. So DK, I want you holding your TP, thinking about the fight that's happening bottom. You just got your blink dagger. So if a fight does happen bottom, you're TPing into the trees, and then you are blinking out and channeling your ult.
Got it. I will attempt
Still just keep
that.
getting this wave. Like still keep getting this wave, DK.
that's
Tony,
easier said than done.
you want to push up to the tower and press your E on the tower, because that helps you take buildings. All right, remember fight is happening bottom soon, so just keep that in mind.
Do my Eidolons come with me when I teleport?
No. You want to be spamming Q on this wave, Tony. It doesn't matter if it's like messing with DKCS. You guys need to push this tower faster. And then you're pressing E on this tower immediately when you get there, Tony.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
All right, good work.
Are we fighting them bot or no?
I don't know. We don't have vision.
They all
All right, yeah,
backed away.
TP bot. If you, it is now the time to TP bot, DK.
I have ult.
All right, you have. This is the ult of an enemy. Don't stand in it, and it'll make you look at it. All right, we have blink forward ult on DK. Fantastic.
Nice.
Fantastic work. We did not ideally we still got them, but Tony, when you see the length of black hole, the like bar over people's heads going down, when it's about to end, you want to stack your exactly. Buy yourself another TP scroll on Tony and DK. You're gonna need them. And then DK, just be very careful with your positioning. They have an enemy with a ultimate ability that's just an instant shot of burst damage, and it will bring you to like 5% right now if she walks up and does it. So just be careful. Be Eing the tower off cooldown, Tony, so like turn it on to auto cast. You can either right click the ability or press alt on it. Alright, perfect. And then you guys want to be trying to get your 14-minute... Alright, someone got it already. Fantastic. I'd be very careful top. She's a lot stronger than you. Your ogre is taking a weird fight mid. If you have charge up... Okay, she didn't stay. That's fine. Alright, DK, you are just back to farming. Probably going back top. Just go through the portal, DK, instead of walking there. You want to try and think of the map as connected by these portals. So actually, mid lane is the farthest spot in the game, because you want to think of this corner of the map is attached to this corner of the map by this like twin gate right here. So that is in general how you want to be going from top to bottom. Ideally, every time is through that gate. All right, so next item, you probably want to get some boots. Yeah, probably get boots first though. That'll help you move a little bit faster, and that's going to be important. Yeah, that's good. Tony, you want to buy yourself another TP scroll when you can, and then feel free to just like queue this wave, and you want to be pressing E on the tower. Your E does a bunch of help with pushing because it slows the tower's shots, and it does ticking damage over time. Back up though, because there's a lot of enemies there, and choose your neutral item and use your arcane boots when you can. Alright, DK, you're just thinking about pushing this tower and looking at the minimap constantly to see how many heroes are missing. Currently all of them, so you can't be here right now. Yeah, you cannot be here. And your Eidolons can be, but you can't be. You can be getting CS, but not XP. So you want to be thinking about where they might be. Feel free to buy yourself obs if you feel like you want to. They're not restricted exclusively to supports. Galaxy, I would probably be sticking with your ogre. They're your highest kill potential right now. DK, just make more Eidolons and start farming the jungle, and then once you see some more heroes, like, yeah, now you've seen 3 heroes, 4 heroes, you know where people are, go back to pushing the wave immediately. Don't even finish the jungle camp, go back to pushing immediately. because you see where a bunch of heroes are. They just showed 3 here and 1 here, which means there can only possibly be 1 person here, and that's not enough to kill you. So you're pushing you're causing pressure and forcing them to respawn. And then when they respond, you can go back and finish that camp if you want to, but until they respond, you're doing tower damage. You have black holes, so you want to think about, can I get to this fight? The answer is no. They Mirana ulted, so that's okay. Just stay here, DK. Throw 1 more ability and then bail, because they're going to come for you. Alright, we bail, we blink out. We blink away. So on Jakiro and on Tony and Galaxy, I want you guys to carry Dust of Appearance. It's a little tan bag. Yeah, very close, DK. That's gonna get very close. You have a blink dagger in a second. Oh, so close. So something I was about to explain is Mirana, the character that's mounted on their team, has an ultimate ability that turns their entire team invisible for a significant duration, and that's why they just showed up out of nowhere. That's why I was encouraging your supports to get an item called Dust of Appearance, which forcibly reveals invisible opponents in an AoE. You might as well get some too if you want to, DK, but it does eat up an inventory slot. It's called Dust of Appearance in the shop. It's like a tan bag with like purple dust coming out of it. Tony, you want to buy one, and you want to buy yourself another TP scroll when you can, Tony. Feel free to just walk over and like throw your Q at jungle camps and shit if there's nothing you feel like you can farm. You got to be trying to get your money up as often as you can. Feel free to do that. Your neutral item makes you run faster, Tony, if you use its active ability. And then you can use mana boots to give your team mana. If she has that glowing golden border around her, she is currently CC immune because she's used a Black King bar. So wait until that golden border is gone, Tony, and then throw your stun. Also use your mana boots on yourself. DK in 10 seconds. Yep, you got it. And then you want to go catch the wave that's coming top. Alright, great work. Alright, Tony, you still want to buy yourself a teleport scroll.
Yep.
Alright, they're taking a big fight top. I believe DK is just going to die. That means you guys should be pushing another lane. This is not worth a charge. Like, that you have now crossed half the map and it's not gonna, like, get you anywhere. I just want to push. While they're all revealed like that, Galaxy, is a great time to be putting down an observer ward because you know where they are. They're fighting your carry. If that turns into an actual fight, you can engage. There's a shield rune bottom.
Fortify him. He's already done.
E that tower when you can. Nice. Get that TP scroll sent to you with your Glimmer Cape recipe because you can buy that as well, Tony. Buy the recipe, yeah, and hit the button again. Nice. Alright, when you're back up, DK, you're still just thinking about farming, but then if you want to, because you have your ult up in 10, you guys could group with Smoke of Deceit and then go take a fight. Galaxy, you're going to want to hit that wave and then immediately try and charge back to your team, because your team wants to group up with Black Hole and take a fight. Ideally, in this fight, we are going to kill either Luna or Lena. Oh, they do have BKB, though, so they are going to be able to resist anything that is not Black Hole. Do you have this? Yeah, Tony has the Smoke of Deceit. Just cue that wave, Tony, and then back up, and then back farther up, and then use the smoke when you're both standing like right here.
Wait for the TPs.
Yep. Cool. And then use it, and then we're gonna walk, and we're gonna go this direction. We're gonna try and find their carries. DK is going to initiate with Blink Black Hole. And then you are going to follow it up with anybody that tries to walk up and cancel DK's thing with your W, Tony. They're not going to be there if you haven't seen them already, so just go back mid. That's a great target. She's a perfect target. DK is going to initiate. That's a go. Ult DK. So you're the
Believe it
only
or not,
person who
I tried
doesn't.
to press it twice.
Okay, you're the only person who doesn't have to worry about the fact that she bought a Black King bar because your ult pierces debuff immunity.
Oh, I thought I had to press it before she
No, so
cast it,
so
otherwise
even
it'd do
if she
nothing.
casts
Okay.
it, like your ult stuns her through it. So like actually it's better if she casts it and then you do it because then you're wasting her duration of it. Grab that arcane rune
Your
bottom,
top
DK.
tower is under
There's a
attack.
rune. You want to grab it? Tony, you're just trying to hang back, and then if somebody goes on jet, you are stunning them and then macropire. All right, you guys don't have your. Oh, you know, actually, you still have black hole. So if they group up, DK, just think about ulting them. But your team's not with you anymore. Your drow's gone. It is no longer a fight. Just go back to farming. Try and get your BKB. I really don't think this was a super great Shadow Blade game, but now that you have it, it is time to be Jonathan split push everywhere, because they are not carrying dust currently, so you are maximally abusing that. I would just be hitting that wave until somebody shows up, and then Shadow Blade charging away. They should not be able to one-shot you unless Lena is the person that shows up to hit you, Galaxy. It just means that you have to hold charge. You can't use charge as a farming thing because charge is currently your escape. Actually, if Lena is showing, you can use charge to farm because Shadow Blade should just save you against anybody but Lena. So yeah, as long as you're seeing Lena, feel free to use charge to farm. Nobody else should be able to one-shot you unless they like all group up in chain CC, which they are missing now. But yeah, now you just Shadow Blade walk away and you should be fine. Yeah, perfect. That's fantastic because we know both of their cores are top. If you guys have another smoke, this is a great black hole opportunity top. Jakiro Hero, can you TP top? Do you have a teleport scroll? You do. If you can TP top, this is a great black hole opportunity. Jet, try and go with them if you can. Like
I don't have any dust though.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You got this is a great black hole opportunity. If you see both of them standing next to each other, just go. Just stun her. DK, you're standing right next to her. All right, I mean, that'll do, baby. That's their, yeah, go for it. Hell yeah, fantastic. All right, now we pushka. Galaxy, you're getting the fuck out of here. You're going bot. You are not here anymore, Galaxy. You're going bot. Next creep wave that shows, you're going bot. All right, cool. Careful, you're gonna charge through tier 2. That's gonna hurt a bit. That's okay. They didn't kill you. Jakiro Hero, you really want to be with your team right now because they're pushing a tower and you have tower buns and you still have your ult. When you get closer to your team, you want to use your mana boots, Tony, and you want to buy yourself another TP scroll. And then this is a pretty good game for you to get a Yule Scepter. That's a person you can throw your stun at, Tony, and then ult. Throw your stun and then ult. That's the real person, so throw your ult. Alright, good work. You can use your wand. That's going to give you enough mana that you can get another stun out when you have it. Throw your stun. Your drow will be able to kill this person if you stun this guy. Alright, Glimmer Cape yourself. Glimmer Cape active. Double tap it. Double tap it. Double tap. Alright, unfortunately you don't have mana. Wand and then Glimmer Cape. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, just keep running. Just keep running. Alright, you have another wand charge in 5 seconds. Just keep backing up, Tony. You're just trying to live for now. Use your wand charge when you have it up and then throw your stun. Throw your stun. Alright, back up. Back up again. Alright, throw your D at him. Yeah! Good fucking work, gamers! Alright, it is time to walk home and heal. Good work, good work. That was still very good. Alright, DK, I think you just think about farming up the rest of your BKB. This is going to spawn at 28 minutes, so you can grab that on your way back to base, Tony. And get that TP scroll sent to you. And while you're standing in that, you can channel on this and get rid of their vision. You have walked out of it. Yeah, you just got to channel on this. Channel on the little eye spot. There you go.
Oh, I didn't click the first
yeah,
time.
and then go home to heal. You got to go home to heal. Because you're very low, and you don't have enough resources to heal otherwise. DK, while you're farming, feel free to put the Mithril Hammer in instead of the Ogre Axe. The Mithril Hammer gives you 24 auto attack damage, which is a little bit better.
So that's how that works.
Yeah. So
well, is it better? Because I thought that my strength affected my idol, and since they hit more than I do, I figured it would do more damage.
Strength. Does strength affect your eidolons?
I think so.
I don't
know how
unless
the hell
that's a
to check.
change.
I
That
just kind of
doesn't.
assumed it.
No, that has nothing to do with your eidolon damage. It's just the level of the ability.
All right, in this
Unless
case,
that's like something to do with your facet. Yeah, no.
Everybody is bottom. Do I want to be focusing on?
You want to go
pushing
meet up
waves,
with
or-
your so just go mid, and you're gonna hold your TP, and if you need to, you can TP to meet up with your team. This is actually a fantastic time for you guys to group up and do Tormentor top after you push bot and take the tower probably. Spearbreaker Hero staying there. I would not be doing that on Spearbreaker Hero. I would be like using the fact that you have Shadow Blade to be abusing this, your positioning here. Like you can go stand in these trees and cut their wave. Like they're going to be pushing. I would just be hiding in the trees and then cutting their wave.
There's 4 of them there. I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah,
about
but
that.
if you stand here and cut their wave, they're not going to be waiting for you to cut their wave. We are not playing in an elo where that is like a thing. Their wave is currently like right here. It's over here now. It's over here now. Like you just want to Shadow Blade and then walk straight back past them and then cut the next wave now, which is going to be spawning at 30 seconds. You can tell where their wave is by mirroring where your wave is. So this is your wave. It's on the same spot on their side of the map. Just go Q charge through it. All right, they have a sentry down there. It is time to bail. It is time to bail. All right, they're all bottom though, so just Q to the bottom fight. Or Q anywhere. I mean, they just whiffed everything. Just Q to the bottom fight. Q on Luna so you keep vision. Nice. All right, that is a kill if you guys can go catch her. Fantastic, DK. Do not use ult. It's fine. Just let her walk away. All right, if they come in and fight as a team, then you can ult. Just hold your blink dagger, DK. Just stand on high ground and hold your blink dagger.
Your top tower is under attack.
All right, if you see an opportunity to blink in and get multiple people. All right, Luna's coming. She's their carry. If you can blink and get her, that is the person to get. The person that's right there, DK. She's over there. She's over there.
Oh, I was looking on the wrong
Neutral item
side.
to run faster. You have a blink dagger. You can close the gap probably. Blink dagger, close the gap. Unfortunately, they threw out their stun. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, I was able to use my I damage the ground button before I died, I guess.
It's okay. You guys still won the team fight, and that's all that really super matters. Just be careful. Jet Lena is still punching you. Oh, very close. Your ogre is like completely AFK. He could have just saved you, Jet, but he is. He's role-playing
my
ogre.
fault. I forgot the manta.
That was still pretty good. You have BKB now, DK, so now it's just the immediately after you blink, you're hitting BKB, which happens instantly. There's no animation for it, and then you're ulting. BKB will keep you from being able to have your shit canceled. Also,
Blink
upgrade your
W,
neutral while you're down.
BKB. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm reading them right now.
Yeah.
I've been getting cast range at the cost of mana because I feel
Charge
like
bottom
being
immediately
able
when
to
you're
get...
up. Nice. When you respawn on Jakiro, you're running top. DK, you're just going mid.
The enemy's middle
You're not
has fallen.
TPing on Jakiro because you need that to respond to your team, and it's your best running away tool. Getting to a tier 2 tower with TP is not usually worth it at this stage of the game. You want to save it for getting to the other side of the map. Alright. So at this point, I would say when your drow is up, you guys are thinking about probably trying to get vision down on like this part of the map. And then, or actually maybe if you can get vision in their triangle. Either way, you're going to do Tormentor or Roche. You guys have some pretty strong shards. You can probably charge top on Spirit Breaker, and then Enigma Hero, you just keep pushing mid, and then I think with, if you can get Ogre to come, you guys should be able to do Tormentor. Actually, just go top with them as well, DK.
Okay.
Just Blink Dagger there, and like keep using your neutral item. Also, that is a tier 1 neutral item you've upgraded to tier 3, which doesn't make the active better. By the time you get to tier 3, all of the tier 3 items are better. Like, it is not worth to keep a tier 1 at that point. Maybe you can take it instead of a tier 2, but it's not worth
I
otherwise.
took Kobold Cup because I thought that it would pair with the drum.
It does, but there are way stronger tier 3 actives. You guys do not want to take this fight. Just back up. You don't have Black Hole. Like, this is you did not want to take this fight. You wanted to go fight Tormentor. Just blink out the second it's up, DK. Blink away. Okay, now you're waiting for your team. Drow may already be dead. You Yules them. If somebody chases, you Yules them on Tony. Alright, they use their invisibility thing, so Tony, you're placing down a sentry right there. Alright. This is fine. Your ogre's just gonna kill himself. That's okay. Cool.
My ult's back up
Cool.
again.
Alright, your ult is back up. You guys can re-engage, but Jet is pretty low, so it's a little bit sketch. There's a double damage room bottom that you can probably get on Jet, and then we can do Roche together. I feel like that's a good play. If you are a support hero, you're going over here and you're placing an observer ward on these stairs, on that staircase. You're a support hero with an observer ward. Tony, you're walking this direction. I'm drawing on the minimap. We're getting the double damage rune on Jet, and then we're going to... Somebody has to tank Roshan for Jet, and then you're fighting Roche. So you're pushing this wave out, and then you're fighting Roche. Alright. DK, you're going to Roche. Tony, you're going to Roche. Galaxy, you're going to Roche. If you have an observer ward, you're placing it on this high ground here. You don't. Galaxy has multiple. That's a great observer ward spot. We're also putting a sentry down as well. All right, DK, yeah, you're letting your Eidolons tank it. Tony, you have to stand in the pit or you can't attack it. You have to get into the pit. All right, you're throwing your Q at it. All right, cool. The second that is dead, we are pressing our purple smoke button on Tony. DK, back up or you'll die. All right, DK, you have to go home. So walk, TP home and then walk back to your team. Okay, we're just using the smoke to reposition. We're not looking for a fight because we don't have our black hole hero and ogre is dead. So just throw abilities mid. Somebody needs to charge hero, probably charges bottom or top. That's fine. Jakiro hero just stays behind their drow or just throws Qs mid. Throws Qs mid. Throws Qs mid. Drow hero probably also chills mid. Wait for Enigma to meet back up with you, and then we are taking a team fight. Alright, we are buying more items on Tony. You have a lot of money. Not a bad game to go Agnim's Scepter. It's the big...
Am I invisible right now? I can't
You're going
tell.
the wrong direction, Tony. You want to be walking deeper to their side. You saw their team, so we know where a bunch of people are. We need whoever has all the obs. We need an obs somewhere over here. Observer ward. Try and buy more out if there are more, Tony. Careful, DK, you are completely alone in no man's land and they're all missing. They're probably in Marana ult hunting somebody to kill. Marana ult is the thing that turns their entire team invisible, so we need to buy more sentry wards on our heroes and put a sentry on the ground right here. Careful, DK, you don't want to be the point of contact. Like, you're the person that is first going to get engaged on there. That cannot be you, because you have to be the secondary engage hero. We just need more observer wards in general. Tony, you need to stand farther forward and just tank the initiation for your team. It's probably going to kill you, but if it kills you and it doesn't kill Drow and DK, then you guys absolutely win the fight. Sentry ward goes down in lane here, and then observer ward is probably going up on that high ground, and then we're just pushing in a side lane, and then we're trying to keep midway pushed out as well, but we are sieging bottom. Like, bottom is where we are going to go high ground if we go high ground at all. But ideally, we want to take a team fight first. We are sieging bottom, so we got to push this in with real heroes. I don't want you guys fighting mid. I don't care your ogres there. Please don't be there, Jet. Like, that we do not want to be sieging there. That gives them the most vision. Ideally, we are sieging bottom. I would not have charged away on Galaxy because your team is about to be sieging high ground. I need you to charge back the second that it's up. You're throwing Q at the wave, Tony. Just be careful that you don't dive under the tower.
I keep accidentally starting the goddamn Ancient
Luna
one.
has wasted her ult bottom. If you can charge back, Tony, you guys are good to fight. You guys are good to fight bottom. Just go B with Jet, essentially. Stun and throw your ult, Tony. DK, you want to be hiding in the trees and not showing. They do not see you. They cannot see you. Then you're going to, once they all group up and go on your team, you're going to wait for your opportune moment. When you see enough people standing close enough together, you're going to blink, you're going to BKB instantly, and then you're going to start your ult. Your job is literally to hide in the trees and to not play the game until you see your opportunity. You'll see it. It will come. All right. You're too close. They have vision here. Like, they can see everything like this. You got to stand behind these trees. Do not blink under their tower. You want to fight when this low ground dive happens. Throw your Yules yourself, Tony. All right, that's it, DK. That's it. That's the blink. If it was like a second earlier, I think you win the whole
pressed
thing.
the right key, it would have been exactly what you said, but
Yeah.
I fucking pressed BKB instead of
That
Blink
is
Dagger.
totally okay that it happens. I still think that was fucking great. All their stuns are down, Jet. They're gonna be back up now, but I would just TP if she stuns you again. Time to TP. Cut a quarter and TP. Nice. Good work. All right, Tony, did you buy your point booster from the secret shop? Is that okay? Cool, great. Enigma hero, yeah, Aether Lens is a good answer. Your blink was really good. I think the main problem was you were in these weird trees. I wanted you to be like on these low ground trees. Just because that'll make you easy. You'll get there.
I'm not very good at understanding is like which trees and what position actually give you like invisibility.
So just look at it when you're walking around as your hero. Like walk. You gotta continue playing the game, but just like walk around some trees, and you'll see what I mean. So like go towards mid and be with your team. But like you see how you can't see into these trees from Fog of War, but this tower is giving vision. Like the tower is giving vision, and it's going like
wow,
and then it stops at the trees.
Really tight. Okay.
Yeah. So like as long as you're directly behind a tree, somebody that's directly on the other side will not see you. Also, we need more sentries and we need more observer wards, and we need to buy out all the smokes that exist. Grab that illusion rune, DK. There's a rune top. If you grab that, it's going to spawn 2 illusions of you. What you're going to do is walk to the high ground so that you're safe with main body. You're going to take one of them, and then you're going to spam shift right click and have it just walk like spam shift right click here, and you're going to queue up it pacing around, and they're going to think that it's you. And then you're going to send this other one, and you're going to spam shift right click around a bunch, and they're going to think that it's you. And then you guys are going to leverage that to like take some sort of fight. All right, walk main actual you back to your team.
Working on it.
We have black hole in 25 seconds, so try and hold off until that. But yeah, you're just using those little guys to try and get vision for you as much as you can spare the time, but just focus on your main guy's positioning as well. We still ideally want to be sieging bottom because that's where we started, but we don't have Aegis anymore, so we just kind of want to take it slow. They have vision up here, DK, so he can see you.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, very, very good. They didn't get hit by that. We need people with sentry wards to de-ward up that high ground. You got to be farther up, Tony. You're very, yeah. You got to de-ward the high ground that I pinged. So try and end up there with your team. You want to get your magic wand back in your inventory eventually when you can, probably after you're done de-warding. All right, DK already got the de-ward. You want to put another sentry down in lane though when you can. So swap to your sentries on Tony and just get a sentry down. There you go. Somebody already did it for you. That's very good. All right, we're standing in these trees and we're thinking about, we want to stand in these trees, ideally, DK, and then like think about the black hole. That's the black hole. There it is. That's it. That's it right there. Bam, black hole.
I can't blink.
You got a BKB first. BKB after. Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's okay,
I got
though.
hit by something. I don't know what.
Yeah, if
like
you
long range.
Yeah, if you it was Ringmaster. He's the puppet guy on their team. He throws a dagger, and if it hits you, it like slowly stabs you and makes you slow.
Oh.
And it also will cancel your blink because any hero damage that you take cancels your blink for a few seconds.
That was unfortunate timing.
41-minute bounty or wisdom shrine will be up, so when you respawn, if they haven't walked that way, it's probably worth trying to go grab that. Just be careful walking low ground, Chet. They might have put a sentry down.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You have Hurricane Pike if you need to. Nice. All right, they're all grouped up now, so I'd be very careful, Jet, because they're going to blink on you on center. Yeah. Luna has Ags now, so she can cast her ultimate ability, which calls down a bunch of moonbeams that stun you and do damage. She can call that down onto like basically anywhere that she wants now. She can cast it on allies.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
All right, see if you can get your wisdom if it's still up, Galaxy.
Oh, should they get it?
Nope, it's still there. Wisdom is still there.
Well, I know, but should I?
Yeah, you can grab it. You're lower level. Yeah, I was just mostly saying because I saw Galaxy charging there. You can throw your stun on that guy, DK, and then just blink away. Just blink away. Blink away. Unfortunately, he has blade mail, so he's reflecting all of that damage to you. And you have walked into that as well. If you use your drums, you can run away faster and then blink. Yeah, great. All right, you live. That's fine. DKB charged down, but that's okay. Try and not take this fight. You got Manta if you can use it. If your ogre would press their stun. All right, fantastic stun, Tony. I'd be very careful. Just back up. The guy has blade mail. Try not to hit him while he has blade mail on. All right. Jet is healing. Just try and disengage from this if possible. We have black hole in 17 seconds. If you can get, go heal yourself, Tony. Go to base and heal yourself. And then you guys want to get another smoke on supports, and then we want to smoke and take a black hole fight. Spirit Breaker hero, you're defending bottom. You're charging bottom right now, and then you're going with your team in the smoke. Tony, did you buy the Smoke of Deceit? You want to buy Smoke of Deceit, purple
Yep.
orb item. Get that sent to you immediately, and then you're grouping with DK and your Jet Drow Ranger hero. DK, you want to just throw an ability. You want to like make your Eidolons and just a move them mid, and then go meet up with your team top. Like blink towards your team top. You got to get there as fast as you possibly can, and then upgrade your neutral item while you're walking there.
That's what I was trying to do, but
Yep.
you told me to do the thing. And
You guys want to
cannot.
be checking Roche as well. If you have an observer ward on any supports, we want to put one up here, and then we want to go into the pit top and take the Roche fight. If we have we have to get an observer ward down there though. So some hero with an observer ward, we have to get one down here, and then we're trying to take Roche top. Observer ward goes down there, and sentry as well if you have one.
BKB up in 6.
Roche is gonna be up in 3rd. All right, there's Roche. We de-ward that, Tony, and then we fight Roche. Get in there, DK, spawn your Eidolons, and then we fight Roche. Tony, you're walking in the pit, you're Eing him, and then you're Qing him. All right, and then Tony, you're walking out of the pit so that if the enemy comes to blink and engage, you're gonna W them. You're standing over there, so if the enemy doesn't see you, then they can't hit you.
Here comes Luna. Here comes all of them.
All right, get ready. BKB, Blink hero. You have BKB, Blink is on. Alright, just BKB, ult, DK. Unfortunate.
I did it.
Yeah, it had to happen before they won the fight, unfortunately.
Is it okay? I cannot determine if I am meant to always be outside and only blink in, or if I am meant to sit there and wait for them to come.
You are never the latter one. You're never sitting and waiting. You are always.
I was in. So was it wise to blink outside the pit because they were rotating in, or should I
no,
have
what you
just
should have
attempted
done
to
is you
walk
should
away?
have walked out of the pit and then blinked in when they started the fight. So if you had walked out of the pit and then had blink up, then that fight goes the way that you wanted it to.
But if they see me walk out of the pit,
They would not
then
have.
just
They would
cast
not have saw
whatever
you because
hard CC?
the warning that you got that they're coming was when they were over here, so they didn't have vision of the pit yet. So if you had walked out before they had vision of you, then you could have been able to do that. But in general, you don't want to be a point of contact. You don't want to be engaged on. You want to engage them. So only use blink if you think you're not taking a fight in the next 13 seconds. Otherwise, blink is reserved for I am taking a fight. I believe your ogre is probably dead. You got,
Oh,
yeah.
that might be as well.
Yep.
You know what though? If Luna dies, it's worth it.
She won. Those are
Throw
all
your
blunts.
ults out on that person when she, throw your ult, Tony. Throw your ult. This person, you gotta stun them. This is the person you need to kill, Tony. Unfortunate. Yeah, if you killed their carry before they got to use their lifesteal item, you might have been able to recover this, but that's probably the game. I would just back up, Tony. You gotta heal on base.
Man, Draw Ranger hits like a freight train, huh?
Careful, Luna is getting back up. Tony, you want to throw your W out if you can hit anybody with it. I believe Ancient is just going to die though. Throw your W, Tony. You got to save your carry.
Neutral.
Yules somebody. Yules yourself. Okay, unfortunate.
I'm not alive. I want to give her the drum.
That was definitely probably the best match of the night so far. That was pretty good.
I'm learning.
Yeah, there was you were way better with your micro that game. I think lanes in general went really well. And you had several really strong team fights. That was pretty good. Make sure you remember to commend your teammates.
Yeah, late game is just definitely where I started to get very confused.
You can see it if they have a rank. That guy has at least 1,700 matches. Probably double that 'cause that's just wins. That guy's Herald 2. Herald 3. Unranked 14 games. Herald 2. So,
I don't know what any of those are. Is that high? Is that low?
so if you are on the main menu, DK, do you see at the top left where it says like it has your icon and your name, and then next to that there's like a like gray diamond thing with a question mark in it?
Yeah.
If you hover over that, it shows you all of the ranks in the game.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So these are very new people.
No, some of them have thousands of games. They're just the lowest rank in the game.
Oh.
So half of their team was either their account is brand new, and then the other half has hundreds or thousands of games, but is Herald.
Okay.
I don't think that super matters though, because like that is you are exactly where you should be. This is fine.
I'm chilling.
They want to know if you found the unified unit control with control helpful.
Yes. Yes, I very much did. There were several times where I'm like, oh, fuck, I didn't grab all my people, but it doesn't matter because I just press control.
Yeah, I think you guys did really great. The execution of the team fights was really advanced for where we're at right now, actually. You guys got some like really, really good alley-oops in, and you got some good initiations. And also, this is just introducing like items in general. Like, I don't think Tony probably has used a Glimmer Cape or Yule's enough times to count on like one hand maybe. So just having the opportunity to get far enough in where we have enough money to like buy active items and have the opportunities to use them, I think is really good.
I find it hilarious that the two people I have decided to attempt to play in position 3 both are supposed to blink and then ult.
That's a lot of position 3, honestly.
Yeah,
Position 3 is a lot of blink in and then do some sort of CC.
That's crazy.
Are a lot of these guys MOBA players
lots of
for
heroes
LoL
have.
or another? I think Tony is not. I think DK has played a significant amount of League.
Yes, like 10 years.
Yeah. And then I think Galaxy and Jet are both just Dota players, right? Well, actually, Jet seemed to have a fair amount of information about League.
I played LoL from once it came out of beta until whatever that Space Dragon guy's name is.
Aurelian Sol.
Aurelian Sol.
Stopped being fun. Yeah. So I switched over to the better one.
Yeah, when they removed his go across the entire map ult.
Yeah.
I never played League when that was a thing. By the time I started dabbling in that game for the like 3 months that I did, that shit was already gone.
Wait, Slar? Is Slardar position 3?
Yeah, he's like the premier position 3. Bashfish. He's so good.
That sounds fun.
He's
I need to
great,
read this,
dude.
man.
He punches people and they explode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the fact that this fish with no legs' first facet is called Leg Day because he has a leg?
That's kind of, I mean, he's a really fast hero, so that's kind of the joke.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, I entirely agree with Adventures. Slardar's so good, dude. I love him so much. He's so strong. He's so fucking strong, dude. He is the character I enjoy bullying the most when I'm playing Oracle, though. He is so bullyable when you're playing Oracle. Actually, most people are when you're playing Oracle. Oracle's just good at bullying the shit out of people.
Okay.
I do feel like at some point I do want to start playing Doom again.
Okay, yeah. Listen. DK is gonna have to learn other roles eventually too. So yeah, we can hot swap you around.
Yeah. I have, that was the whole reason of doing that early game thing where we like pick a bunch of heroes, so if I get told, hey, you're position 1 today, I could just grab someone from the slot and then try them.
Hell yeah.
I will say I do need to be careful about doing that though, because I know one thing that burned me out way back when was constantly swapping heroes, so I never learned anyone's kits, so I was just getting my shit rocked and not knowing what I was doing the entire time, and that's not fun after like 10 games of it in a row.
Yeah, don't do that. But either way, this was really good. I'll stick around and yap with you guys a bit more, but for now I'm gonna raid out the stream so that I can go make myself some dinner.
Hell yeah.
So I'll be right back after.
Thank
I
you,
do
Gar.
that. Yeah, thanks for playing. This was great. All right, gamers. We are going to go raid out of here. Thanks again for hanging out. This was great. We'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll be doing some more joaching if people are around that want to be coached, or maybe we'll be playing some games. Maybe we'll be doing art. Who knows? Either way, it goes to Head Arm for me. As always, huge thank you to everybody who supports me on Patreon, Subscribestar, or by donating or subbing to the channel. Keeps my funny little gamer lights on, lets me pay for some of my bills, so super appreciate it. I'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, if you want to hang out with me more, !Discord or the funny purple button down below. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Adventure. I hope you had a good time. I'd love to play with you sometime. Get some good snacks in, everybody. Get some good naps in. I'll see you later.
Just once again.